Yes, Chelsea fans, here we go. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Last game of the season where we're being written off by everyone. Everyone's focusing on Leicester, focusing on Liverpool. Who cares? This is Chelsea. This is Villa. Chelsea are strong. N'Golo Conte is not involved in the game today. Decision's been taken. He's not involved, but Kai Havertz is on the bench. The Chelsea predicted starting 11 is the same as what you can imagine with everybody else available. Reece James reverts back to right wing back, which is good, with Cesar Azpi coming back inside next to Thiago Silva and Tony Rudiger, with Mendy in goal. Ben Chilwell continues left back. Midfield 2, Kovacic, Jorginho. Number 10s, Mason Mount, Christian Pulisic, and up front, Timo Werner. This is a Chelsea game that we can win. This is a game where we got to go in the game being confident. We get our result done. We're not worried about anybody else. They can fight it out amongst themselves. Expect one or two maybe curveballs along the way for the likes of Liverpool and Leicester, with Tottenham looking to try and save face with the last game of the season, and Crystal Palace, last game for Roy Hodgson. Not as straightforward as it comes. Villa, of course, beat Tottenham last week. Everyone's raving about that. Everyone's raving about the fact that they could cause an upset against us today. But this Chelsea team under Thomas Tuchel stood up the other day when we need to. And we're going to do it again. So, welcome along to the stream, everyone. I'm just watching in the corner of my eye the end of the Monaco Grand Prix. If you like the Formula One. It's been a bit of a procession, let's just say that. But, yeah, there's only a couple of laps to go. So, I just thought I'd come online. Hopefully see you guys. Brian, good to see you in, mate. Need another big performance like the last game against Leicester. Well, the whole team stepped up. Come on, Chelsea. We can definitely win this game today, says Brian. Great comment. Dano, good to see you, mate. Giddy with excitement today. We need to come out the gate today with smart intensity and keep our foot on the gas all day. Come on, you Blues. Paul, good to see you, mate, as well. Hi, all. We need to win. We'll take some pressure off the final. Richard, hello. Good to see you in. Derek as well. Glad to see some consistency in the starting lineup. We've got this. Terry says hello, hello. Richard, obviously saying hi. Terry, Brian saying hi as well. Yes, we are there. We're exactly where we wanted to be. We wanted to come into this game with everything in our hands, and we put that in our hands by beating Leicester the other night in a big, big performance. Yes, they scored late on. Bit of panic stations, but Chelsea did exactly what we needed them to do, and we're going to do it again today. I'm not even bothering watching coverage. Any pre-match previews. I saw one Chelsea content creator this morning, one of the videos that gone out this morning, saying that Leicester and Liverpool have got an advantage, and this is a Chelsea content creator. Absolute nonsense. Nonsense. This is in our own hands. This is Chelsea going to Villa Park against an Aston Villa team with Jack Grealish, the professional diver, back in the team. And they're a dangerous team. They've got a good front line. Watkins up front is dangerous. El Ghazi, Grealish, and Traore supporting Watkins. They're two midfielders, Lewis and McGinn. I'm not sure what their back four is, but it looks like a 4-2-3-1. They're going to try and attack us. It's down to Chelsea to deal with it, to deal with their threat and obviously focus on our threat. Everyone's written us off. I did my video that went out the other day. Chelsea are being written off before a ball's even been kicked, but we're in the box seat. We're in third place. We win our game. Takes care of itself. I cannot believe why people are doubting, they're favouring Leicester. Leicester have dropped out. They're fifth. They've got it all to do, Leicester. They're relying on everybody else's results. It's just a joke, an absolute joke. Takidiwa, hoping the lads show up today and finish the job. Come on, you Blues. Exactly. Brian's already singing. Paul says we got this. Billy, good to see you, mate. All right, so looking forward to this one, mate. Keep that commentary as fluent as always. Much respect. Thank you, mate. I will do. I'll be talking you through it. CFCB, hello. How are you doing? Afternoon. I'm so nervous for this game, but I think we'll do it. Let's just be pumped. Let's be positive. Let's just be focused on the game. I've just got an eye on the end of the Monaco Grand Prix, by the way. There's 5 laps to go. Not Lewis Hamilton's day. Let's just say that. Never mind. Anyway, this is big. This is big. This is just... Going to get pumped for this. Richard, how are you, mate? And everyone else who's joining. If it's the first time watching this channel and watching the commentary, then welcome. Best commentary on YouTube that these guys will tell you. Ozzy's in as well, and he's pumped up. You can tell. He's proper pumped. Chelsea are so strong today. A real strong team. Dynamic with Kovacic back in the midfield. Marshalled by Thiago Silva and Aspi and Rudiger at the back. The two wing-backs are the best two wing-backs. Chilwell and Reece James. And then you've got up front, you've got Mason with Christian Pulisic trying to pull the strings to supply Timo. What's the odds on Timo Werner getting a couple of goals today? I can see Chelsea scoring 3 in this game. 3 or more, maybe. Nice 2 early goals in the first half. Should shut everybody else up. And then the pressure goes on Liverpool and Leicester. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen. But Chelsea have got it in their hands. That's the main thing for every single person to remember. Woodshadow, how are you? Matt P, good to see you as well. But yeah, Chelsea's strong. The bench is strong as well. I put up on the chat a little bit earlier on the Chelsea bench. It's Kepa, Alonso, Christensen, Zuma, Gilmore, Havertz, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech and Giroud. So he's got options on the bench. Our bench is much stronger than Aston Villa's. Our starting 11 on paper, much stronger than Aston Villa's. And we need 2 cup finals, 2 big performances. A nice, sorry, Paul, no problem. I won't say nothing else about it, about the F1. Don't worry about it. But no spoilers in the chat for the F1 if you are watching it. Don't spoil it. But yeah, so as I say, we're strong. We're strong throughout. We need 2 big performances. We get a great result today. We guarantee ourselves 3rd place in the Premier League, and then we focus on next week. Just so you know, guys, the Q&A members on the channel, I'm looking to do a live Q&A on Wednesday evening. Details will follow on the community tab on the channel, so make sure you tune into that if you are a QA member. And then we'll shed out a policy about the other games. I'm not really bothered. If people can put the scores up, it's not really a problem. It's just the Chelsea score. No spoilers as always. But it's just, as I say, it's a game which is winnable. If anything, I can see Crystal Palace spoiling the Liverpool party, hopefully. What are the odds on Palace beating Liverpool and Tottenham beating Leicester on the final day? But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But as far as Chelsea's concerned, just go into the game being confident. That's all we've got to do. Just be confident in ourselves, in the manager. You can imagine these guys are pumped. Imagine how pumped up they were for the Leicester game on Tuesday. Imagine as they build up over a period of time this week, them building up to this game, to be pumped up for this game even more, knowing how important it is to secure Champions League qualification. And then we go into the final game of our season, which is the biggest game of the season. That's next week. Today's the biggest game of the season so far. And we just got to just turn up. There's going to be pressure. Villa got their home fans in the first time this season. They'll be backed by their own supporters. The supporters want to see Villa go forward and attack us. We've got the ability to just deal with their threat. Chris, how are you? Fingers crossed Werner gets another goal. Wanting firing from all cylinders come next week. Thing is about Timo Werner, there's a lot of people talking about Werner. But as we say on this channel, his work rate, his work ethic, everything is just unbelievable. And his overall contribution in games, the fact that he's on the pitch just scares the life out of defenders, because they much rather play up against someone that's bigger and slower in front of them and seeing where they go and push them along to somebody else to go and mark, you know. Whereas you've got someone who's constantly running in behind. You'll also note there's been a purchase. The brand new shirt's up. That's up. Horrible, but it's up. But But also, there's an update with the Champions League final. I think they've revealed that the Champions League final, Man City will be wearing their home kit. Chelsea will be wearing the red. Is it the red and blue? So that's interesting. But yeah. So we're just waiting for the game to kick off. We've got 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes until kickoff. I'm going to switch over to the build-up. I believe Sky have got 8 games. I think BT Sport have got 2. And yeah, I'm just going to focus on Chelsea today. Not interested in you guys can put the scores up as long as you see them, but just don't. No spoilers for the Chelsea score, people. No spoilers. Hi, Martin. How are you? Good to see you here. Big game today. Big game. I'm just really confident. Are you guys feeling confident? Smash that like button as well, guys. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Richard. Thank you for reminding everyone. Refreshments at the ready as well, people. Today, this afternoon, I will be staying on after the game's finished for a period of time just to discuss the post-match reaction, final Premier League table reaction and things like that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And also do me a favour as well, share this to your people on social media. Share the link to this particular stream for me. Just hit that share button on the YouTube channel and share it out to your social media to get more Chelsea fans involved. I actually saw a clip of another Chelsea channel, I'm not going to say what one, from the game the other night. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I have to say, I sort of went on just to see what they were doing and what their coverage was. And I was watching someone watch the game, not say hardly anything, with some other people also watching the game, and then now and again talking about something that happened in the game. Why on earth would you want to watch anything like that? I can't believe why on earth you would want to watch something like that. That's just outrageous. It's outrageous behaviour. It really, really is. So it's I mean, come on now. Yeah, so let's have a look at some of the comments here. Aussie, sleeper agent Rice activated, agent Terry standing by, agent Barkley unavailable, suspected nullified. Woodshed, our sport coverage is Jan Mulby, the former Liverpool midfielder at Anfield, reporting on Scouse hype. Of course he will. They're dealing with banana skin. Of course they are. Everyone, hi Clint, how are you? Everyone's trying to report on the fact that they're saying that Chelsea's the banana skin of a game. I don't think it is. Let them say what they want to say. We're not really bothered, are we? We are not really bothered. JT will be our 12th man. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine if he was. So, I think Chelsea's on Arena, I believe. No, not Arena. The channel of Chelsea on, is it Action? Yeah, it's on Sky Sports Action. There's about 8 games. There's 8 games going through all across the Sky channels, the TV sport channels anyway. I have to make sure I have I'll have the volume turned down, of course. Wait for a second. Brilliant. Something's gone wrong with that. Trying to log on to it. Marvellous. Second. Give me my stream. I need to stream. I need to stream. Oh dear. I'll get on it. It'll be on. It'll be on fine. Let's have a look here. What else are we saying? No one likes us. We don't care, says Paul. Aussie programmer note, the match on USA Network in the USA. Yeah, it's obviously on Sky. I've got Sky at home, so I've got the app as well. So that's what I watch the game on. About a minute delayed. At the moment, I can't connect to Sky Sports Action, which isn't very good. Let's try it again. All I need. If not, I will find a stream. It's fine. It's all good. Deary me. Lee, I'm all good. How are you? How are you feeling, Lee? Are you confident ahead of the game kicking off? I am. I don't think we've got any reason not to be. I really don't. So, oh, dearie me. I've got to turn my heater off in a minute. Saviour, welcome to the stream. Kepa's not playing. He's on the bench. He's the backup goalkeeper. Just got to turn my heater off. Hold on. Score predictions, people. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I'm going to go for Chelsea to win 3-0. That's how confident I am. What do you guys think? Put me, Kai Mintz, got a weird feeling about a Werner hat-trick. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? A Timo hat-trick would be fantastic. Matt P, thoughts on the Declan Rice rumours? There's all sorts of rumours appearing, isn't there? I see one ridiculous rumour has appeared about apparently Chelsea have offered Hudson-Odoi and Abraham for Harry Kane, which I think is just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I'm just going to pause my stream. I'm just going to stop my stream for a bit and restart. So stay on here. I'm just going to restart because I just need to get my app going. My app's not working for some reason. I've got to get going. So stay here. I will be on. Hold on a second. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to pause it for a time being. Bear with me. The sky's crashed, which is great, isn't it? What you need. Deary me. I'm going to keep doing it until it connects. It was working a minute ago for the F1 was fine. It was perfect. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming first. Right. I'm just going to pause this stream and then I'll be back. Just stay there just for a second. Mr. Meme's a bit of an idiot. Right, we're 10 minutes away from kickoff. Alonso, how are you? Yeah, no spoilers in the commentary. No spoilers, please, people. No spoilers at all. Vernon's a score. John, how are you? Yeah, I've got the clock sorted. The clock's all good. John, how are you? From Brazil. Khalid, how are you? Come on, find that bleeding stream. Come on, Sky. All I need, wasn't it? It's trying to. Heart Attack FC wins. Khalid believes we'll win the game, but we'll probably make it hard for ourselves. I'm sure we won't. I'm sure we're going to be fine. We're going to be all good. Have faith. Have faith.
You're right, good game.
Eureka, I'm on. Happy days. Right, here we go. It's wet and windy. Thomas Tuchel's hair that's remaining on top of his head is all up like this. Right, we're ready. We're ready. The clock's ready. Have you got your refreshments ready, people? Have you got yourselves nice and cool, nice and calm? Because that's what we need to be. Ignore the nonsense that's being spouted by other people. Ignore the Liverpool game. We don't need to worry about that. Ignore what's happening with Alveneers and Leicester. Don't need to worry about that. Let's just focus on Chelsea versus Aston Villa. It's all in our hands. I need 12 more likes to get to 50 before kickoff. 12 more likes. That's all I need. Come on, people. Smash that like button for me. Wood Shadow I've pulled out. It's gone a bit old school today. Got the old tankard out today. Going for it. Right, so. Pouchon. I don't know what that says. Beer on the left hand, Cellar in your right. Come on, the Blues, exactly. Chelsea to win 3-1 is 12-1, believe it or not, before the game kicks off. I need one more like for 50 likes. Krisho, how you doing? Sergio as well. How are you? Peyton. Last game of the season. Don't need a fourth place because we're in the Champions League final. Be nice to get it though. Get third place. Don't forget, people, if we finish third, that's an improvement on last season. The chair's gone up and down, Martin. I've got to be honest. Milk's in the fridge, says Martin. Fair play. This is a game that's in our hands. It's in Chelsea's hands. Nobody else's. It's in our hands. Richard's gone for 2-0 on your play predictor. I'm going to go for Chelsea to win by 3 goals. 3-0 or 4-1. I think it'd be 3-0. I'll tell you what would be nice. The night shifts all week, if you would, should CFC carefree, yeah. Exactly. So, I tell you what would be nice here. A nice early goal, first 15 minutes. Second goal by half-time. Chelsea going at half-time 2-0 because that'll destroy the confidence of Liverpool. It'll destroy the confidence of Leicester. Then hopefully Palace and Tottenham can get a result. So we shall see what happens. Let's get things that are ready. I've got the doers and tolds that are ready as well. Of course, Villa have got their fans in. As I said earlier, they've got their fans in. They got a quarter of their fans. It's probably, what, 10,000. So Villa's team looks like the professional diver, Grealish, bless him. Just watch the way he plays. He likes to run with the ball, then he looks at someone chasing him down, he stops, and then he makes sure that they make contact with him, then he falls over. Great player, Grealish. He doesn't need to do that sort of stuff. But anyway, so Villa fans are inside the stadium, and they're about to come out now. It looks as though it's not Lewis, it's in the middle of midfield. It looks as though it's McGinn and the guy called Fabulous in the middle of their midfield, with Target. Who else is there? Tyrone Mings. So Villa come out. Chelsea about to come out as well. So Villa will be egged on by their supporters. They want to put a performance on for their supporters. The Prime Minister's in. Bojo says exactly 2 early goals and no panic later. Exactly. John says in Brazil it's all out Liverpool and Leicester's games. Of course it is. It's a jug, not a tankard, says Dobbo. It's an old school tankard. Right, come on. So, Chelsea about to come out, being led out by Cesar Azpi. Back in the middle of midfield. Back in the middle of our back three. Well, back in... Let me start again. Azpi is playing on the right-hand side of the 3 centre-backs. So Sky's coverage is focused on our game, and it's also got the Liverpool Palace game showing up and the Leicester Tottenham game. So Villa are already out on the pitch. Chelsea are there in the tunnel, chatting to the referee, waiting for someone. They're waiting for Timo. Timo was the last to appear, along with the 4th official by the looks of it. So Chelsea now coming out. Azpi, 10 yards in front of the rest of the players here. Azpi getting himself out there. Chelsea wearing the strip from this season, not the new one, which you've got up here now in the background. It's a cold and wet day in East Midlands. Teams confirmed. Here we go. Aston Villa. Martinez in goal. Good goalkeeper. Good signing for them from the Arsenal. Back 4. Konza, Hors, Mings and Target. Hors and Mings are the centre-backs with McGinn, Marvellous Nakamba in the middle of midfield. Traore, Grealish and El Ghazi in behind. Ollie Watkins up front. 4-2-3-1 for Villa. Confirmed. They've got Heaton, Taylor, El Mohammadi, Lewis, Ramsey, Chukwemka, Wesley, Davis, and somebody else I can't even pronounce on the bench. Chelsea's team, as we saw earlier on and confirmed today, is Mendy's in goal. The back 3 reverts to type. They're actually listing Reece James as a centre-back next to Thiago Silva and Rudiger. They've got Azpi, Kovacic, Jorginho and Ben Chilwell, Pulisic and Mount in behind, Timo Werner. Chelsea's formation is displayed as a 3-4-2-1 formation. I think you're going to see Azpilicueta play as the right side of centre-back with Reece James on as a right wing-back. Kepa, Alonso, Christensen, Zuma, Gilmore, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Havertz and Giroud are on the bench. Have I got any moderators in? If you're in, come and say hello in the chat for me. I ain't going to be able to keep up with all this today. I need the moderators on. Come on, Timo. 35th appearance in the Premier League this season. 6 goals, 8 assists. Come on, Timo. Just waiting for the pre-match formalities to be put to bed. This is it. It all comes down to this. Chelsea got it in their own hands. Win this game. Good performance. Win the game. And you haven't got to worry about Liverpool or Leicester. It's between those two to fight out for themselves. This is big. Expect Villa to come out all guns blazing. Michael, how you doing? Good to see you in. At last, the moderator's in. I'm going to need you guys to keep hold of these of the chat and the trolling that we get from random people that turn up. Not the respected community members, as always. Mezzy, how are you? Chelsea win by 3, but expect Aston Villa to come out all guns blazing with the fans backing them. They're in full voice already by the looks of it. I can't see it. I can't see I can't hear it, I mean, because obviously I can't play the content. But Chelsea kicking from right to left as we look at the pitch. Brittany, good to see you as well. Villa kicking towards there from left to right, away from the main end. The main end in the second half. Bobby James, happy birthday, mate. Lubricate that throat. Right. Players are taking a knee. Chelsea's going to kick off with Mason Mount and Timo Werner. Mount's all smiles. Here we go. Referee's about to blow the whistle. I am delayed, don't forget. I'm watching on the Sky Sports app. The game's underway. And we go back to Jorginho, goes back to Reece James. I was wrong. Reece James starts as a centre-back. Aspi continues at right wing-back. Interesting. Thiago Silva. Remember, people, no spoilers in the chat of the Chelsea score. I don't mind the others. Right, we play the ball forward with Reece James. We're giving it away. Grealish has collected it. He's been hounded by Mason Mount. He goes back to Tyrone Mings, who just launches one up. Reece James underneath it, under no challenge. Takes it down and then turns away from El Ghazi. Plays it up the line to Aspi, who then gives it back to James, who then drills it up the line. Mason Mount's done well to flick it off a target. It's gone for a Chelsea throw-in. Halfway inside the Villa half on the right-hand side. Chris, everyone else, welcome. Aspi takes a throw-in up to Mason Mount. Oh, it's Pulisic, in fact. Nakamba flicks it forward. Aspi wins a header. Target. Jorginho, head tennis at the minute. About 5 of them in a row. 6 of them now. Mings over the halfway line. Then Aspi fall down to Mason Mount. And Target goes in. And he's played the ball down to Ollie Watkins, who's in down the left-hand side of our box. Thiago Silva goes to him. Watkins holds the ball up and gives it to Grealish. Left corner of the box. Jorginho doesn't buy it. Steps in, wins a great challenge, Jorginho. And then Mason Mount is fouled by Matt Target. Chelsea free kick. But Villa broke dead on the left-hand side. Chelsea were trying to play the ball. A lot of head tennis. We played the ball forward and they nicked it back. Played it in down the left-hand side and Watkins got to the edge of the box. Gave it to Grealish. He fronted up Jorginho right on the edge of the box and Jorginho just bought exactly what he was going to do. Stepped in and won the ball off of him. Tony Rudiger's got the ball here. Goes back to Silva. Halfway inside the Villa. Our own half even, I should say. Silva goes one more to his right to Reece James. Playing as a centre-back again today. Aspi right wing. Plays the ball looking for over the top to Werner. They hit it away to Mason Mount. Edge of the box. Mount shoots. Unlucky. Unlucky. He got it wrong. He collected the ball right corner of the box. And you can see his eyes light up. He was looking for a volley into the far corner. He sliced it away. But that's a great ball from Azpilicueta. He looks for a ball over the top. He's literally on the halfway line. Werner makes a run towards the edge of the penalty box, right corner. Mings covers him, heads it away, but Mount picks up the loose ball. Then as he shoots, it comes off the wrong side of his foot and goes wide. Villa take the goal kick short to Target. Up the line. El Ghazi beats Reece James, and then Jorginho comes across again and wins a good challenge. Well done, Jorginho. 2 good challenges already in the first 2.5 minutes. Villa are playing attacking. Jack Grealish is playing in behind Watkins. They're playing 4-2-3-1 to combat our 3-4-2-1. And you're looking for Mason Mount and Pulisic to get space today. Smash that like button for me, people. Villa take a throw up to Watkins. He turns away from Thiago Silva, does well. Lays it off to Grealish, but Silva nicks in again, wins it. Kovacic, under pressure from McGinn, comes away with the ball. They do win it back, but it goes as far as Rudiger. Someone's down holding his ankle. We play the ball forward. I think it's Konza's read it. Plays it to Tyrone Mings. Mount goes to shut him down. He kicks it out of play. There's a Villa player down inside our half. It's McGinn. He went in on Kovacic. The ball sort of come loose. They played it inside to Kovacic, Aspi did. And it was a bit of a bad pass, and Kovacic did well to try and stand up. He stretched to win the ball, and then he's actually caught McGinn on the ankle, believe it or not. As he's they've both gone for the ball, but he's caught McGinn on the ankle. No foul given. And Villa put the ball out of play, and Chelsea just give it ball back to Aston Villa's keeper. Martinez with the ball in his hands on the penalty spot. Chelsea had pushed up but not pressing. Just up to the edge of the box, and he takes the goal kick, launches it, right-footed high, over to the left-hand side. Headed up the line by El Ghazi, but Silva's come across to win it in front of Watkins. Play nice little 1-2 to Jorginho. Jorginho's now been fouled off the ball here. Jack Grealish has caught Jorginho in the face. Jorginho's down. The referee is given a foul, and what's happening here? Is the airband going off? Jorginho played the ball off. Silva come across and played the ball up and come across and gave it to Reece James. He plays a ball inside to Jorginho, just plays it back to Mendy, and then Grealish goes and gives him a bit of a shoulder off the ball. It doesn't look like he's caught him in the face, to be fair. So Jack Grealish is now standing over Jorginho. Jorginho's claiming he's been caught in the head. So the referee's having a word with Grealish. No booking. Nothing's happening. Jorginho and Grealish are having a laugh and a joke with each other. Silva takes a free kick, launches it high to left-hand side, but underplays it, and Konza's got a free header. Traore picks the ball up, but Kovacic nicks it off of him. Now Jorginho tries to find Pulisic. Chelsea's passing forward has been a bit off to begin with. Target launches the ball forward, looking for the run of Grealish, left-hand side. He's going to collect the ball by the corner flag. Reece James holds him up. Back heels it, out of play. But they're making Grealish's playing as like a false 9. Not a false 9, he's playing like a number 10 in behind Watkins. He's being given license to get into the spaces in the channels. And it's interesting. Villa have played 3 long balls already down the left-hand side. But Chelsea got a throw, and Azpilicueta going to take it. Right-hand side. Poor throw, straight to target. But then we win it back with Jorginho. Kovacic. Villa swarming all over us. McGinn goes on Kovacic. They go back to Silva now, Reece James. Launch it forward, looking for Werner. Up against Courtney Hawes. And it goes back to Martinez. Martinez plays it to Tyrone Mings, who goes back to Martinez on the penalty spot. Inside his own box. Chelsea pressing up high with the front three. To the edge of the box. Now Werner goes to shut him down. He launches it out to the right-hand side. Our left. And we just allow the ball to go over our heads. Chilwell and Rudiger. It goes out for Chelsea throw-in. Remember, people, no spoilers in the chat. I'm a minute delayed from normal coverage because I'm watching it on the Sky Sports app. I'm not bothered about the Liverpool score and the Villa score. Just do not send spoilers for the Chelsea score. Thiago Silva's got the ball. Halfway inside of our half. Left-hand side. Gives it to Rudiger. Gets it back, Silva. Turns away from Grealish and gives it to his right-hand side. To Reece James, who plays the ball over halfway to Aspi and gets the ball back. Reece James. James plays it back to Thiago Silva, bottom of the centre circle, inside our half. Kovacic drops deep to get it, gives it, and now goes left-hand side to Chilwell. Into Pulisic, who's starting on the left-hand side of the number 10s with Mount on the right. Goes back inside to Thiago Silva. Inside centre circle. Ball inside to Jorginho in between their lines to Rudiger, and plays the ball left-hand side, looking for Chilwell. Level the edge of their box, left-hand side, left wing Chilwell. Pulisic comes close to get it, but he doesn't play the right pass. And then the Nakamba and McGinn play it back to Martinez, who launches it up to halfway. Rudiger wins the header forward. Kovacic comes away with the ball, and he's done well, Kovacic. Right-hand side, edge of the box now, Aspi. Takes a touch, back out to the edge of the box to Kovacic. Mason Mount looks for a first-time ball to Werner. They get it away. And now Rudiger brings it out to Chilwell. Left corner of the box, Chilwell. Plays the ball square to the edge of the box. Mason Mount shoots low, blocked. Great block. I think that was Hawes, or was it Nakamba? I'm not sure, but then Villa play the ball away up to Watkins. Isolated with 3 Chelsea defenders around him. And Silva does well to go back to Edouard Mendy. But that's that space I'm talking about. Chelsea have got it with Kovacic. Bottom of the centre circle now. Left-hand side's Chilwell. 10 yards inside their half, Chilwell. Goes back to Kovacic. Inside's Jorginho. Mason Mount in that little pocket of space on the right-hand side. Goes one more. Aspi, wide right. Comes inside. Mount, 25 yards out. Jorginho strides forward. Edge of the box. Held up by Grealish. Back to Mount. Square to Kovacic. Just Chelsea dominating possession. Taking a sting out of Villa early, which is good. Aspi, come out to the right-hand side. Mason Mount, right corner of the box. Cross comes in low. Headed away by Mings. Easily. It comes out as Reece James. Mason Mount's got it again. Villa, everyone behind the ball, apart from Watkins. 30 yards from their own goal line. They're defending in numbers. Deep. Thiago Silva centre circle. One more to Reece James on the right-hand side. Plays it into Mount. Right of centre. Looks for a ball first time to Pulisic. They get it away, but only as far as Kovacic. Left-hand side, Chilwell. Edge of the box. Looks to take on the defender. Turns him. Gets a cross in. And Courtney Hawes. Is it Hawes? It's Konza. Konza gets the ball away to Chelsea corner. Our left wing, chance to get the ball in the box, but already Pulisic has not got a lot of space on the left-hand side of the number 10 position. But Mason Mount is finding those pockets again, as he always does. Come on now. Reece James to take the corner, right-footed in-swinger. Arms aloft. Cross comes in towards the middle of the box, headed away easy by Hawes. Pulisic tries to head the ball away, doesn't. Grealish tries to find Traore, and there was Kovacic mopping up. Chilwell finds Pulisic. First chance of a bit of space for Pulisic. 30 yards out. Goes square to Mason Mount, with Villa getting back in and defending. El Ghazi holds him up and sends him wide right to Aspi. Mason Mount now leaves it for Reece James. Kovacic, 35 yards from goal. Goes left-hand side of centre to Rudiger. Plays a nice little ball forward to Pulisic, who's allowed to spin. He plays the ball out wide right of their box. Brilliant touch from Azpilicueta. Unlucky. Timo Werner comes out to the edge of the box. Chilwell, bad touch, goes out of play. It was good play from Chelsea. I think it was Mount. Mount saw a run of Cesar Azpilicueta. And let's just have a look here again. It's actually Pulisic. Azpilicueta's outside the box. He makes a run into the edge of the box right-hand side. And Pulisic floats the ball down to him. And as it's about to go out, Aspi kills it. And then puts a little ball into the near post. But it's too high for Werner. Werner gets up, and there was no way he was going to meet it. It skims off the top of his head at the near post, which is unlucky. But Chelsea are dominating already, and they're already finding a lot of space. Martinez takes the goal kick, and Traore wins the header up against Chilwell. McGinn collects the loose ball. Now Grealish has. Under pressure from Werner. Holds him up. El Ghazi back to Grealish, left wing. Looks for 1-2, and now Grealish has taken out Jorginho again. Jorginho's up, and we're coming away the ball with Werner. Over halfway. Plays a nice little ball inside to Kovacic. Driving forward, top of the centre circle. 30 yards out, 25 yards out. Left-hand side of the box is Chilwell. Little flick ball into Pulisic. Back out to Chilwell. Pace is gone from the attack, but Pulisic has got the ball. Right corner of the box, takes them on. They flick it away. It's another Chelsea corner. Hawes with a tackle this time. Come on now. Tuchel is doing his nut on the sideline. He's gesticulating to people to get a ball in the box early here. He's having a real pop at the players here about moving it quicker. Right, Chelsea corner. Jorginho's done well early, winning some important challenges. He won one against Grealish. He saw them playing it on the left wing. Stepped in, cleared it and got caught. Reece James flicks the corner in towards Rudiger. They head it away. Mason Mount's collected edge of the box right-hand side. Cross comes in. They head it away with Mings again. As far as Grealish on the edge of the box, he's going to fall over. Aspi holds him up. He goes back to Martinez. And Martinez launches it. Hoofs it, literally, up to halfway. Kovacic reads it, brings it down with a great first touch to Chilwell. And then there's Jorginho in Silva's position deep to collect it. Gives it to Reece James. Back to Jorginho. On the halfway line. Good ball into the space, which Pulisic has found now. Right at centre. Flicks the ball wide right to Aspi. Cross comes in. Blocked off. It wasn't. It's deflected across the box. Chilwell collects it. Left-hand side of the penalty box. Back outside to Kovacic. Villa have got nowhere to go. They don't know what they're doing here. They've switched their formation to 4-2-3-1. And we've got so much space. Mount's got the ball wide right. Into the feet of Pulisic. Cross comes in. Blocked again. Chelsea throw him. Villa don't know what they're doing. They don't know who's picking who up. Smash that like button for me, people. 76% possession for Chelsea already. Aspi to take the throw-in on the right-hand side. Level the edge of their box. Aspi throws the ball up the line to Mason Mount. Takes on target. Holds him up. Flicks it off of him and gets another throw-in. This time it's right by the corner flag. Michael, no spoilers, mate. No spoilers. Aspi takes a throw-in. Looking for Jorginho. It comes off another Villa defender. It's another corner. Chelsea are doing well here. Dominating the game. Really, really good to see. Right, this time it's Chilwell taking it from the left-hand side, or the right-hand side, our right wing. Rudiger's up. Aspi's there. Werner's there. Silva's there. In the box. Mason Mount's lurking on the edge. Chilwell to take it. Left-footed in-swinger. Towards the penalty spot. They head it away in front of Rudiger, but Mount brings it down brilliantly well. Finds Werner on the edge and on the box left-hand side. Werner crosses it towards the back post. There's Chilwell on the volley, straight to the arms. He hits it great, but straight into the floor. It bounces and takes the pace off of it, and it's easy for Martinez at his near post to collect the ball nice and simple. Chelsea are finding so much space. Villa's formation doesn't look like it's working. Score update. Man City are beating Everton. Martinez takes the goal kick. They're actually beating Everton 2-0. De Bruyne and Jesus have scored. Traore's in down the left-hand side here. Takes on a couple of players. Gets the edge of the box. Shoots. And Mendy dives nice and simple to collect the ball under no real pressure. It comes from the long goal kick out wide. He comes inside Reece James, who sells himself. Flicks it around Thiago Silva, who's on the edge of the box. He can't really dive in, but his shot is tame. Chelsea moved the ball away from goal with Tony Rudiger. Left-hand side now is Chilwell. 5 yards inside our own half. Nice and simple. Goes back to Rudiger. I'm just seeing Leicester, Jamie Vardy with a penalty. Chelsea are on the attack here, playing it onto the edge of the box. They're diving in, that made a good challenge. They're getting the ball away, Leicester. The Chelsea coverage, yeah, Vardy scores. They're 1-0 up against Tottenham. Right, Chelsea win back possession with Reece James. Jorginho collects the ball. Plays it forward. As it stands, Leicester will be third by winning against Tottenham with our two results. Us and Liverpool both drawing. Mason Mount collects the ball. Right of centre. Goes wide right to Aspi. 30 yards from goal. Aspi goes for 1-2. Blocked off. Referee seen it. Aspi's gone down. Lino give it as well. It's a Chelsea free kick. Six more likes for 100 like people. Come on. Chelsea are playing well here. Villa have got a little bit of a threat. They've shown a bit of a threat already. Right, Chelsea's got a free kick. Far right on the right wing. And it's about 30 yards, 25 yards from goal. Chilwell's over it, left foot in swinger. Reece James is down there as well, right foot crossing to the box. Remember, people, no spoilers in the chat. 100 likes already. Thank you so much, people. Right, who's going to take this one? Reece James swings it in right footed. Silva goes up, headed away, comes out to Werner, plays it back to Mason Mount on the edge, shoots straight into the arms of Martinez. That was travelling as well from Mason Mount. Right on the edge of the box, drilled it. Chelsea got a big threat. Silva nearly connected there. Mason Mount caught it great, but it was just the goal kick was right behind it the whole time. Villa taking the goal kick short. McGinn strides forward through midfield. Kovacic slides in. It was a great challenge. Mason Mount's got the loose ball. 30 yards from goal, right-hand side. He's got Aspi outside of him, finds him. Aspi crosses to the back post, high. Chilwell heads it back inside. Werner goes to shoot. And Makamba blocks his shot. Werner's appealing for a penalty. Referee says no, play on. Far as the centre circle. Kovacic. There's that space for Mason Mount again. One more again to Aspi. Gets to the byline. Cross comes in. Mings gets the ball away. Villa all over the place. There's so much space for Chelsea. I'm just going to see this replay. Chilwell heads it back inside. Werner's on the penalty spot. Shoots. It hits Nakamba. Marvellous Nakamba. He comes across to block Werner. It bounces up and hits his arm. His arm's like this. Give it away. Anyway, Reece James collects the ball. Gives it to Jorginho to Kovacic. He's halfway inside Villa's half. Left-hand side is Rudiger. Everyone's back for Villa. Wide left is Chilwell and Akers. Cross comes in over Werner towards the penalty spot. They just launch the ball clear. And then Rudiger covers Thiago Silva. A bit of a dodgy touch from Silva. Goes backwards, but Rudiger was there to cover. Back to Mendy. Now to Reece James. Reece James striding forward. Plays a long ball. Looking to the left-hand side to Chilwell. He's in. Chilwell flicks over the defender. And dearie me, unlucky Ben Chilwell. He's pinned Konza. He's flicked it over his head. Getting towards the edge of the box and Horse comes over. On the half volley, clears the ball away. Chelsea have been able to push Chilwell right up there. The two number 10s are finding Akers. Absolutely Akers. Villa's formate, I'm sure they don't play 4-2-3-1 normally. They're all over the place. Right, another corner from the left-hand side. Our left wing. Reece James to take it. Armour off, which means penalty spot. Reece James swings the ball in towards the back post. They head it away again. As far as Werner, lets the ball bounce, flicks it back inside. Headed away by Target. Then Pulisic wins the head on the edge. Back to Jorginho, who finds Mason Mount. Takes on El Ghazi, who's holding him up, but does well to hold it. Werner, left corner of the box, shoots from distance. Unlucky. Another shot that was travelling as well. Left footed to the top corner. Martinez read it the whole way. Chelsea getting their shots in here. Plenty of corners, plenty of possession. That was going inside the near post as well, and Martinez did well to save it. Martinez on his penalty spot. Goes to the right-hand side here. And they launch it up to the halfway line. Traore wins the first header. Rudiger's covered it and volleys it forward. Looking for Pulisic. They clear it away again. Konza gets the ball away. Chilwell's got a throw in inside, just inside the left. Aston Villa half. Didn't say Leicester. I was cross between Leicester and left, and I called it Leicester. Plays it up the line. They've covered the run. Werner was looking to get in behind. They play it out of play. Hawes gets that ball out of play this time. And it's Chelsea throw in. About 20 yards from the byline, left-hand side. Chilwell takes it short to Pulisic. Via a deflection off of McGinn, gets another throw in. Right, Kovacic has got the ball. Kovacic to Thiago Silva. One more. Out to Azpilicueta. Aspi finds Mason Mount. Just lays the ball off to Rudiger. Jorginho, Kovacic, Rudiger. Left to centre. Everyone's defending for Villa behind the ball. They're halfway inside their half. They're all defending in numbers. Rudiger plays the ball inside to Pulisic, who's got some space to turn, and he does. He drives towards the right-hand side and lays it out to Mason Mount. Aspi's outside of him, edge of the box. Aspi by the byline. Cross comes in, back post. There's Chilwell again. Heads it forward again towards the far post. Mings gets his cross in wrong. And there's Pulisic on the penalty spot. Overhead kick. Didn't connect properly. And there's Martinez just to collect it nice and simple. The thing is, Villa they've got Konza, they've got Horse, they've got Mings. You're not going to win anything in the box. We're playing crosses into the box here. We've just Werner up against them. Villa play out from the back and Mings just gives the ball away to Aspi, but they can't capitalise. El Ghazi now, over halfway. Strides into our half, left to centre. Wide left is Watkins. El Ghazi goes up the line, he finds him. Jorginho blocks his attempted cross and it goes all the way through to Edouard Mendy. And Mendy collects it. Strides out towards the penalty spot, then stops, has a look at his options and just rolls it out to his left to Tony Rudiger. Rudiger to Thiago Silva now. Plays it to his right to Reece James and goes back to Silva on the edge of our box. Tony Rudiger left to centre now. Gives it inside to Kovacic, who's shut down by Grealish. Back to Rudiger. Now Chilwell with Akers. Bertrand Traore is not following Chilwell. Werner's gone down under a challenge from Konza. Referee says play on because Chilwell picked the ball up. Pulisic, 25 yards out, dead centre. Gives it to Jorginho. He holds it up and does well. One more to Azpilicueta. Aspi goes back outside the penalty box to Jorginho. Kovacic, nice and simple. Villa, everyone's defending again. 10 behind the ball. Worked it out to Chilwell, left-hand side. Inside to Pulisic, who falls over but does well to keep hold of possession. Jorginho spots the one of Aspi towards the byline. Finds him. Aspi lays the ball back. Mason Mount. Oh, my God. Deary me. Sean, no spoilers. How many more times? No spoilers in the chat, people. Jorginho spots Azpilicueta, and he's just on the outside right corner of the 6-yard box. And Aspi just flicks the ball back to Mason Mount, who's just to the right of the penalty box, penalty spot. Coming onto it, left-footed, volleys it over the bar. Deary me. Big chance missed by Mason Mount. Unlucky though, but Chelsea are finding so much space. So much space. The goal's coming before half-time. Surely it's got to be. Remember, I am delayed. I am delayed based on the normal coverage. Chilwell to take it. Up the line, 1-2 with Jorginho. Finds Chilwell. Pulisic. Inside to Chilwell. Give the ball away. Watkins collects it. Fouled by Ben Chilwell. Goes to the right-hand side. They take it short. Konza goes to Traore. Chilwell goes to meet him. Just inside our half. Goes inside to McGinn. He has to play it wide left. Mings collects the ball. 10 yards inside his own half and plays it forward to El Ghazi. They play it forward to Watkins. El Ghazi, great block from Thiago Silva. Watkins looking for a ball inside, but Aspi comes in and wins a challenge and then launches it forward. But only finds McGinn. Makamba finds Grealish. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Kovacic is there to shut him down. Konza. McGinn, wide left to target. Aspi goes out to meet him. Nakamba again. Mason Mount, he's gone back inside his own half. Goes inside his own half to Hawes, who plays it to right-hand side to Konza. Konza has to go back to Hawes. Hawes, halfway inside his own half here. Left-hand side to Tyrone Mings. Back to the goalkeeper, Martinez. Edge of his box. Goes one more to Hawes. On his right corner of his box with Chelsea pressing with Pulisic. Inside to Nakamba. And there's Pulisic shutting him down. Goes square to McGinn. Flicks it forward under no control and gives it away. And we play it forward between Pulisic and Mount, but spots the pass and wins it off of Mount. Konza finds Jack Grealish right wing. Inside his own half. Jorginho comes across and fouls him. Bit of afters here between Grealish and Mount. Grealish takes a free kick short. Gets it back. Plays it forward to Nakamba. Back to Grealish. One more to Hawes on the right wing. Konza. And Chelsea win it back. But Mason Mount's been barged off it by McGinn. They plan it forward now. Left-hand side. Target finds El Ghazi. Level the edge of our box. Reece James goes out to meet him. Cross comes in from El Ghazi. Easy for Thiago Silva to get the ball away. And he finds Mason Mount, who's holding the ball up and does well. Playing advantage. Grealish takes out Mount. Grealish is moaning at Mount. Referee's playing advantage. And it was with Kovacic, who's giving the ball away. Target collects it. Gives it to McGinn. Inside to Traore. Halfway inside our half. Goes past Jorginho. Edge of the box. Traore tries to play a side footed to the far post. Round the edge of the box. And it goes wide. No spoilers in the chat from this point on. So Grealish caught Mason Mount. Mount went down. Grealish reacted, as if they didn't touch him. Referee spotted it, was going to give the free kick and gave advantage. Kovacic went driving forward. Grealish put his foot in. Mount dived over his foot. Mount and Grealish are having words with each other. Chelsea take the goal kick short. Jorginho collects it, gives it to Kovacic, goes back to Silva, just outside the D of our box. Silva strides forward and finds Kovacic now. Gives it back to Silva. Villa all backing off. Reece James into the feet of Jorginho under pressure straight away. Back to Reece James. Back to Jorginho. Kovacic. We're playing ourselves in trouble. McGinn's won it. Villa are breaking forward. Edge of the box. McGinn shoots and he shoots wide. Chelsea's little 10-yard passes forward. We play it into the middle where we've got players that are being crowded out. Kovacic and Jorginho both literally got McGinn, Grealish, you got Nakamba, you got Watkins. They're all trying to shut the two of them down. It's just stupid passes. You're passing to people with people in trouble. That's twice they've shot wide. Tuchel is up. He's livid. He's livid with Kovacic. He's livid with Jorginho, asking him why you're playing these stupid balls to people who have got players around them. Chelsea goal kick. Taken short. Silva. Left-hand side now to Rudiger. Edge of the box. Left foot Rudiger. Up towards over halfway to Werner, who's not going to win the header, but wins second ball with Pulisic. He finds Mason Mount. Target comes across and wins it off him, and then Mings gets the ball away high. Jorginho can't read the flight of it. El Ghazi wins the first header, but then Silva does well to read the situation and head it away from Grealish. Reece James goes back to Thiago Silva. Rudiger collects the ball, bottom of the centre circle, just inside our half. Now he plays the ball wide left, looking for Chilwell, but overplays it, underplays it even. They head it away as far as Traore, but Kovacic does well to nick it and win it off of him. Well done, Kova. Chilwell's got the ball, just slowing things down. Back to Rudiger. Bottom of the centre circle to Silva. Now he finds Mason Mount, who's got a little bit of space again. He plays the ball wide right to Aspi. First time to Werner, edge of the box, right corner. Does well to hold off Mings and plays it back to Reece James. Forced back to the halfway line to Thiago Silva. Villa all defending inside their own half. Silva finds Rudiger, left to centre. Goes one more to Chilwell on the byline. Plays it inside to Kovacic. Aspi's making that run on the right-hand side again. He's not being tracked at all, Aspi, when he makes that run towards the byline. But Chelsea go backwards. Silva. Ball into Mason Mount. Under pressure. Fouled by target. Mount's gone down away again, I should say. Chelsea free kick. Right-hand side. About 35 yards from goal. Right-hand side. The camera's focused on Kovacic at the minute. We're taking it short to Kovacic. He's got the ball. Jorginho. Villa all back behind the ball defending. Thiago Silva on the halfway line. Shut down by Watkins. Back inside to Reece James. Back inside to Kovacic. To Silva. To Jorginho. Back to Silva. No messing about. Goes back to Edouard Mendy. Chelsea needs to get that ball wide or just get it into the number 10s here. Mendy rolls it out to Reece James, who launches one high, looking for Aspi, who's free by himself down the right-hand side. Mings goes across. Aspi flicks it over his head to Werner. Holds off a horse. Werner gets to the byline. Cross comes in. Aspi was in the middle, headed away by Konza, only as far as Jorginho. Volleys it left-hand side to Chilwell. He won't get that. It's gone out of play. But Azpilicueta is in acres. Down that right-hand side. El Ghazi's not helping target at all. He doesn't track back. Traore's not tracking back and helping Courtney Hawes. Another score update. West Ham have beaten Southampton. Villa throwing. Up the line to Watkins. Flicks it onto nobody. Jorginho collects it. Gives it to Chilwell. Looks up the line for Pulisic. Konza's read it. Back to Hawes, who launches it forward up to halfway. Only as far as Rudiger takes it down and gives it to Kovacic. Kovacic, nice and simple. Back to Thiago Silva. Bottom of the centre circle. Silva. Ball inside to Jorginho. Finds Kovacic. Now finds Pulisic, who's dropped off into that little bit of space. Lays it off to Rudiger, and now Chilwell's there. Chilwell driving forward edge of the box. Puts the ball in, it's cleared away by Tyrone Mings on the penalty spot. What's happening is good is that Pulisic is driving, is pulling Traore out the way, and Chilwell's going down the line. It's the same thing with Mount. We take the throw back to Kovacic, who goes inside Jorginho, shut down. Back to Tony Rudiger, who goes square to Silva on the centre circle. Just plays a little ball outside of him to Reece James, inside to Kovacic. Kovacic takes his time. Villa backed off inside their own half. Rudiger now. Left-hand side. Goes back to Thiago Silva. He's got acres. Bottom of the centre circle. Just strides out to the right-hand side and gives it to Reece James, who plays the ball forward to Mason Mount. West Ham are 2 up against Southampton. Give the ball away. And then Villa play it forward, and it's now a Chelsea throw-in. El Ghazi was shut down by Reece James. Chelsea throw-in, 10 yards inside their half. Right wing. Tuchel's up. We take it short to Reece James, who finds Kovacic top of the centre circle. One more to his left is Rudiger. Outside of him is Chilwell and Akers. Pulisic goes towards the byline, finds him, holds the ball up, back onto his right foot. Goes back to Rudiger, 30 yards out, and plays it back to Pulisic again. Plays it into the feet of Werner, 1-2 with Pulisic. But Pulisic can't keep hold of it. He's not at it today, Pulisic, at the moment, I have to say. And then Villa play the ball forward to El Ghazi, but Reece James steps in front, 10 yards inside our half, and gets the ball away. "33 minutes gone. No spoilers about the Chelsea score at all in the chat. We want to see it together. We want to talk about it together at the same time. So Liverpool 1-0. Liverpool and Leicester are both winning. Chelsea win back possession high in the Villa half on the right wing. Pulisic holds off a challenge and finds Werner. Werner edge of the box, tries to flick it into Mason Mount, but the attempted pass deflected to Martinez, who collects the ball. Yeah, Mane scored at the back post for Liverpool. I'm just seeing the goal. Right, Villa have taken the goal kick short to Courtney Hawes. They play it forward to Watkins, who holds the ball up and lays it off to Konza, who goes inside to McGinn, who's shut down and goes back to Hawes. Hawes, right wing to Konza. Plays it up the line to Traore, held up by Chilwell. He goes back to Hawes. Halfway inside his own half, taking his time. Plays the ball in, looking for El Ghazi, who lays it off to Tyrone Mings, who plays it back to El Ghazi. Mount goes to shut him down. Lays it off to Target, plays it inside to Watkins. El Ghazi makes a run in behind Reece James. Left-hand side, edge of our box. Reece James is not falling for his tricks and does well to hold him up. Target to Grealish. Jorginho goes. Flicks it. Inside now. Grealish has gone. Aspie saying he's been fallen over, or he's been fouled, Grealish. He fell over again, which is expected. Does Aspie catch him? I mean, Aspie puts himself in a position where it's easy for him to fall over. Ridiculous. Villa have got a free kick on the left-hand side. Chelsea going to hold that high line on the edge of the box again. Villa have got height, dangerous from the set pieces. It's left wing. It's about 3 yards in from the touchline. It's about 25 yards out. Our right wing, our right side, their left wing. Chelsea are holding the line just inside our box. Target's over it along with Grealish. Left foot target or right foot in-swinger from Grealish. Chelsea need to deal with this. Cross comes in towards the back post. Headed up, well done. Thiago Silva wins the first header. They're then allowed to bring the ball down, but Kovacic gets the ball away. Well done, Kovacic. Troy drops to collect the ball halfway inside our half and goes back to the halfway line to Nakamba, who's taken his time and goes square to Target. Plays it inside to John McGinn, centre circle. Ball over the top left wing. Looking to get Grealish in behind Aspie. Great touch from Grealish to the byline. Comes inside. Aspie flicks the ball away from him. Does really well. Then Kovacic follows up and Aspie plays it forward to Werner. And Werner giving away a free kick. Referee. Target and Werner go together. They're trying to battle for the ball and Target falls over. The referee buys it and gives it away. Gives it away to Villa. Right, Villa free kick. Just in the replay, Jack Grealish's first touch. Another chance for Villa to get the ball in the box. It's going to go back post. It's about 35 yards from goal. Cross comes over towards the back post. Chilwell wins the header. Does well. They collect the ball. And they go out of play. So Villa throw-in. Konza lets it go out of play. So throw-in level the edge of our box, right-hand side. There our left back position. Konza. Watkins is trying to pin Rudiger. Thiago Silva comes across, nicks the ball away. And then Chilwell by the corner flag launches it high, up the line. Horse flicks it, looking to try and find one of his players. Pulisic wins a header, but he's been caught in the face with it. Referee's blown up. Chelsea were looking to break in behind. Pulisic is down onto his head and his face. He did well, Pulisic. Right on the up towards halfway. He went up. He won a great challenge. They tried to flick the ball inside of McGinn. McGinn's headed the side of Pulisic's cheekbone. Pulisic looks as though he's all right, though. The physios are with him, giving him the old one of them. Tottenham 1-1, are they? Tottenham are 1-1 with Leicester. Liverpool winning. Harry Kane scored, has he? All Chelsea need to do is keep doing what they're doing. They're getting into good positions. We're getting into the wide areas. Right, we take the free kick. Well, the drop ball. We're in possession. Kovacic finds Silva. One more. Left-hand side. Rudiger. Ball over the top, looking for a run of Chilwell up the line. He's got him. Takes on his knee. Looks to come inside Konza. And then Pulisic tries to come and help him. But apparently Pulisic has... Chilwell's offside or pulled back his shirt. It's a Villa free kick. I'm just seeing the replay here. Yeah, Harry Kane on the volley scores. Just seeing it. Good finish, by the way. But Thomas Tuchel's got his notepad out. He's writing some details. So with that Tottenham goal, we're fourth. Villa play the ball forward high. Watkins and Traore go up against Chilwell. Head it forward, but Edouard Mendy's got loads of time to collect the ball. He's rushing it from his left-hand side of the pitch across to the middle. And he just lays it off to... He doesn't. He rolls it out to the left-hand side to Rudiger with Villa backing off. Rudiger takes his time. Goes back to Mendy. To Silva. Back to Mendy. Villa are pushed up to the edge of our box. Not pressing, but just pushed up to the edge. So Silva plays the ball forward, up to halfway, looking for Mount, who's done well up against Target. Aspie's now breaking. Halfway inside their half. Werner's up the line. Edge of the box right-hand side. Plays it inside to Mason Mount. Gets to the byline. Cross is blocked by Nakamba. It's a Chelsea corner. Villa are fuming, saying that it's a Villa goal kick, but it isn't. It's a Chelsea corner. Again, good move from Chelsea. Good ball from Silva up to Mount. Does Mount do well here? He does. It actually comes off of Mason Mount. It deflects off the defender, off Mount's leg. We'll take it all day long. Come on, another corner. Corner from our right wing. Left foot in swinger from Chilwell. Towards the penalty spot. Silva doesn't win it. Mings does. We win the second header with Pulisic. They head it away as far as Mason Mount. Werner, left corner of the box. Cross comes in, but it's straight to the arms of the goalkeeper. And Martinez just collects it nice and simple. Right, Martinez on his penalty spot. Throws the ball out to right-hand side to Konza. But he holds the ball out. There's no one making a run for him. So goes inside to McGinn, who squares it to Target, who's then forced backwards by Aspie to Tyrone Mings. Halfway inside his own half, he launches one long. Looking for one of Watkins in behind Thiago Silva. Silva's covered across, but he's got a heavy first touch. He goes out for a Villa corner, right back position. Watkins looking to take it early, but then they tell him to leave it. Grealish walks across the Villa corner. Sean, how many more? Sorry, mate. He's off. Villa corner, dangerous. This is dangerous. Grealish to take it. Sean's gone. I keep saying to people, no spoilers. Let's have a look. Corner comes in as far as Traore. Oh my God, they've scored, Villa. They actually have scored. Villa take the corner. They take it. They got everyone pushed up. And Grealish plays the ball back to the edge of the penalty box. Everyone's backed off. And we've backed off towards our own goal. And Traore walks up to the ball, unchallenged, and he mishits it, and it bounces up. And it goes over Mendy into the corner of our goal. Traore, unmarked, just on the penalty spot. Just gets the connection towards goal, but he's hit it into the floor. It's bounced up and over Mendy. Mendy can't get there, and it's gone under the crossbar and in. Long way to go, people. A long way to go. But we've made it hard for ourselves, haven't we? Everyone was too busy worried about the centre-backs that are pushed up. Traore's at the back post, and he runs all the way around inside to the penalty spot. We're still fourth as it stands because Leicester are drawing. Jorginho collects the ball, looking to find Christian Pulisic, whose claim has been pulled back. Referee says no, play on. El Ghazi takes on Jorginho, who fouls him. That's a booking for Jorginho. And then Reece James kicks the ball at El Ghazi when he's on the floor. Chelsea got to keep their heads. Just keep your heads. Oh, come on. We just need to... People are saying Timo Werner was daydreaming. He wasn't daydreaming at all. He's focusing. He's on the edge of the box and he's focusing on the ball. Traore's come all the way around from the back post, all the way round. Everybody else has ignored him. And he's run past Werner. The minute Werner sees him, he's already gone past him. Anyway, a long way to go. We're at half-time approaching. Grealish floats the ball into the box and it goes over everyone out for a Chelsea goal kick. This will get a reaction in the second half. There'll be a reaction. Chelsea have got plenty of options. Let's be positive. Keep positive. 2 minutes of injury time, second half. Thiago Silva finds Tony Rudiger. Rudiger to Chilwell. Chilwell to Kovacic. Challenged by McGinn. Chelsea throwing. Level the edge of our box left-hand side. Leaves it to Chilwell to take it. Chilwell. Launch it up the line to Werner. Up against Traore. Does well and is fouled by Kovacic. Traore now goes down. Chelsea literally have got to keep their heads. Just keep their heads here. You can imagine Villa and their fans are cheering for everything. They're chanting for everything. They're claiming everything. Grealish is trying to wind people up. Chelsea started well for 30 minutes. Finding loads of space. And then, honestly, it's a Villa free kick. Wide right. It's about 30 yards from goal. Another chance to swing the ball in the box. Grealish is over it. Right-footed in-swinger. Mings is up there. Hawes is up there. I'll try and restart this Sky Sports app and try and get the ball, get the coverage quicker. But they take it short to Traore, and now Werner challenges him, and now Werner's being booked. Werner saying that's his first foul. He's been booked by the referee. They took it short, and Traore come inside. Werner went to tackle him. Does catch him slightly. He does catch him, so Traore goes down. The referee's given a booking straight away, but he's saying it's his first challenge. Just keep your heads, people. That's all we got to do. It's got to be half time now. Michael, how many more times? Michael, one more, mate. One more. And I'll have to block you. I'm asking everybody else not to do spoilers, and that includes you. You're a mod. Right, that's now half time. Half time and Tuchel sprint. Well, he's got a swift canter into the dressing room. Big 45 minutes for Chelsea coming up. A big half time here for Chelsea. This is not going according to plan. It isn't going according to plan. But one moment and we'll go down. This is far from over. Far from over. Let's break it down into 15-minute stages again, second half. Villa have defended well. We had a massive chance from Mason Mount, who struck it over the bar. But Villa have defended well. And the problem is, Kian, if you want to be on the stream, then carry on. It's no problem. I know you're a Villa fan. It's not a problem. But if you actually watch the stream and listen to what I'm saying Villa have defended very well. The problem with Chelsea is they get the ball wide and they're playing the ball in the box, but you're playing the ball. Wicked, Jane. Thank you very much. We're playing the ball high into the box, but they've got Tyrone Mings, they've got Hawes, they've got Konza. They're all decent in the air. So we're having to go over the far post. So let's just say this, right? There's no change to the situation. We just need to deliver second half. As it stands, Liverpool are winning and they're third. We're currently fourth. We're currently fourth. Leicester are currently fifth. Austin, it's nothing to do with having a striker. Guys, let's just do us a favour here. Okay, we're losing 1-0. But let's be positive. Let's not sit and go in on who should be playing, who should be sold. This is the problem with reactionary. Let's not be reaction. Let's not be reactionary. Let's not sit and start slating players. We're halfway in a game here. We've still got 45 minutes to go. If you want to slate players, go somewhere else. Go and do a watch along. Go and sit watching someone watching a game and not saying a word. Let's just be positive. We'll talk about all this after the game, depending on what happened. But during this game, we've been good. We've been dominating the game, getting into good positions. We're forcing them backwards, and we're getting that ball. The ball to the byline and putting it back towards the penalty spot is the one we should be looking for, as Villa did for their goal. Pulisic has not been as impressive as he normally has been. He needs to get in the game a bit more. But this is now Thomas Tuchel's most important 15 minutes of his managerial career as a Chelsea manager so far. What does he do? Does he switch to go 4 at the back? 4-2-3-1? Does he put... What does he do? There's so much in this game for us. There really, really is honestly in the game for us. It's just we're not playing well. We switched off. They pushed everybody forward onto Mendy or in towards the front, like the 6-yard box. And when that corner come into the feet of Traore, he had no one near him. And he's actually mishit it, if anything. And it's bounced off the floor. It's gone straight into the floor, bounced up. And it's sort of spinning with the reaction to being hit straight into the floor. But Mendy, when Mendy dives, he doesn't dive sort of high. He can't get there. So all we got to do is keep doing what we were doing. We created so many chances in that first half. We got so much space in that first half. We literally just need to be Ike, dominating but losing. What is there to be positive about? Ike, what's to be positive about is the fact that we know that we can still cause them problems. We know we've still got options on the bench. If you want to be negative, not a problem. But for me, I want to be positive. I want to try and focus on being positive in this 45 minutes because I'm not going to sit here and be negative and start slating players and all this stuff. Let's just go again. 45 minutes is a long time in football. 45 minutes is a long time in football. 30 minutes, we were dominant. Yeah, I agree with that. Last 15 minutes, Villa come back into it. Chelsea giving away stupid free kicks. So let's just be positive. Let's just go again. Let's just regroup. Focus on what we did well in the first half and regroup. I'm now seeing footage of the other games. Jamie Vardy's penalty against Tottenham. And obviously then Harry Kane scored 1-1 in that game. I've got Liverpool's. It was a corner that was half cleared and Mane just tapped it home at the far post for Liverpool. And then Tottenham corner. Let's have a look here. Swung in. Half sort of not cleared. They put it back into the box and it's headed up in the air by Ndidi. Then somebody at the back post plays it back across goal and Harry Kane volleys it home from just outside the 6-yard box. So Leicester, Tottenham 1-1. Liverpool winning. A lot can happen in 45 minutes. Let's break it down into 3 15-minute stages. First 15 minutes, need to score, need to equalise, need to create good chances. And then if at that point, if we haven't, let's make changes with half an hour to go and then break it down again. I'm just seeing the corner again. It's Matt Targett who takes the corner and he plays it back to Traore. And Traore's unmarked. He makes a run. He comes all the way around the back like Gary Cahill used to do. But he starts off outside the 6-yard box at the far post, outside of it, and he just runs across everyone. And he mishits the ball. And because he's mishit it, like off the corner of his ankle, his other ankle, and Tuchel was going mad. As it stands, Chelsea are 4th on goal difference from Leicester. 2 goals better off than Leicester. But we're not really bothered about what Leicester are doing. We need to make sure that we deliver in this half of football. 45 minutes to go. Let's go again. Let's just regroup. Let's just focus. 3 15-minute stages. I cast your minds back to a couple of weeks ago. We found ourselves 1-0 down against Man City. Look what happened in that second half. That's all I'm saying. Let's just be positive here. Good thing is we've got plenty of options on the bench. Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Giroud, Billy Gilmore. We've got options. Much more than what Villa have got. Chris, good comment as well. Let's not get sucked into that because Villa are going to be diving about all over the shop. So, big half of football coming up. I will be on after the game. We'll be staying on after the game for a period of time to discuss what's happened in the final day of the Premier League season. Let's just have a look at all the Premier League scores so far. Hold on. Guys, you can put up negative comments about individual players. I'm not going to get involved in it because that's the problem with social media. Right, so Premier League scores at half-time. Arsenal 0, Brighton 0. Obviously, we're 1-0. Fulham 0, Newcastle 1. Leeds 2, West Brom 0. Leicester 1, Tottenham 1. Liverpool 1, Palace 0. Man City 2, Everton 0. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0. West Ham 2, Southampton 0. Wolves 1, Man United 2. Kian, sorry, mate. If you don't want to be here, not a problem. But I want to be positive about everything. About the fact, yes, we're 1-0 down, but we've seen more than enough in this first half for us to come back, to create more problems. As I said, 15-minute stages. First 15 minutes of the second half, let's get an equaliser. Second 15 minutes, if we haven't got an equaliser, we need to do it with 15 minutes to go. Ideally, a goal every 15 minutes would do us. Let's just be positive. If you want to be negative, if you want to sit and moan about players and tell players shouldn't be playing, someone this, somebody that, it's just, that's not what this channel is all about on live streams. I don't encourage negativity at all. After the game, we'll have a discussion if there's things to talk about. But there's a long way to go. The game's not over. People are talking about the fact that this game's over. It's not over. Phantom, how are you? Will I take yellow cards out of Vernon and Jorginho? No, not at the moment. Not at the moment. Here we go. PlayStation's a bit of a piece, isn't he? Wherever PlayStation is. Bye-bye. It's just ridiculous, like spam, honestly. So, guys, let's regroup. Come on. We were written off by everybody before the game. As I said to you guys earlier, even some other Chelsea content creators were putting things up saying that Leicester and Liverpool have got an advantage. Let's just focus on ourselves. Yes, we switched off. We got punished. But we've created more than enough in that first half to know we can get in and cause Villa problems. The thing is, what we mustn't get sucked into doing is playing long balls in the box, because they're going to deal with it all day long. It's going to be just like, it's going to be food and drink for them, easy. Just get the ball to the byline, put it back to the penalty spot, as we did against Man City that time, with Werner getting to the byline, putting it back. There was Alonso, George Michael. We put it in. That's all we've got to keep doing. Just get into space. Pulisic needs to step up first 15. If he doesn't, switch him for Hakim Ziyech. There's the option. There's a positive change. Come on. I'm still delayed. Do I run the risk of trying to refresh my stream? Or do I just stay as I am, delayed? Delayed coverage. I'll try and refresh it, try and speed it up. Let's see what happens. I've lost it again now. Brilliant. I'm on. I'm not. Hold on. Big half. Massive half from Chelsea. We need this half. My stream's gone again, which is just amazing. Which is just brilliantly. Just brilliant. Hold fire, people. Come on, let's be positive. We can do this. Got it. Right, my stream's back. Hopefully I've caught up a bit from what I was in the first half. Right, we're still waiting for the players to come out. Second half. Remember, I'm watching it on the app and I am delayed. So, come on, Chelsea, do this. Is there any changes? Let's just have a look. Guys, we all know that Chelsea will put you through the ringer. We all know that. Right, Villa come back out. I am delayed severely, I think. So, as I say, I'm watching it on the app, I'm delayed. So I'm delayed, hopefully by about a minute from the normal coverage. This is a massive second half. Guys in the chat, please do not put any spoilers whatsoever. We're trying to watch it all together. Chelsea back out. Is there any changes? No. Doesn't look like there is. What was the message? No spoilers of the score in chat, people. In fact, Kepa was warming up. People are patting Kepa on the back. Is Mendy done something to himself here? Tuchel is deep in conversation with his assistant. Kepa's coming on. Kepa is coming on second half for Mendy. Mendy doesn't reappear. As Mendy tried to make the save for the goal, he's clattered into the post. But I'm really far. I'm delayed. I am delayed. I have to say, I'm very delayed. So that leaves Tuchel's options second half restricted. Got 2 more subs to make. How delayed am I? Deary me, I must be, 2 minutes delayed, I think, from the normal coverage. I am watching on the app. I'm watching on the Sky Sports app, so I am delayed anyway. But, come on. Come on, Kepa. Written off by so many. Arsenal gone 1-0 up against the Brighton. Right, here we go. Second half. Villa kicking towards their main end of their supporters. Chelsea, no changes. Need a big 45 minutes. 3 15-minute periods. First 15 will get a goal. Second 15 will go 2-1 up. Right, here we go. Villa to kick off second half. Grealish does. He goes back to Tyrone Mings, who launches it forward towards Ben Chilwell, who just lets the ball run past him and goes out of play. And it's a Chelsea throw-in on the left-hand side. Thomas Tuchel, still deep in conversation with his assistants, to Chilwell. Takes a throw, level the edge of our box left-hand side. Throws the ball up the line. Looking for Werner. They nick in front, head it away, and Kovacic launches it forward to Mings. Just gets it away. Nakamba flicks it forward. Rudiger wins the first header. Aspi heads it inside and collected by Christian Pulisic on the halfway line. Tries to take on 2 defenders and loses it. El Ghazi flicks it inside to Watkins. Wide right, Traore up against Chilwell. Plays it inside to Watkins. Turns Jorginho. Right hand corner of our box. Traore takes on Chilwell. Does really well to win it back. And Kovacic comes away with the ball. Bad first touch, but someone fell over. It was McGinn. Mason Mount. Werner makes one down the left wing. Got nobody in the box. Pulisic, Werner driving towards the byline. Cross the ball back to Pulisic. There was the shot blocked. And the ball's deflected and goes just wide. Just wide of the post. But Christian Pulisic was wide open. That's what I'm talking to you about the space that we've got. Mount finds the ball on the halfway line. Plays it to Werner, who's made that run down the left wing. Werner gets towards the byline. Pulls it back to the penalty spot. And Pulisic aims towards the far post. It hits target. Deflects off of him with the keeper gone that way, and it goes just wide of the post. Chelsea corner. Reece James sends it in. Mings beats Silva to the header. Rudiger collects the ball, and Aspi tries to play it inside, and then Villa get the ball away as far as Kovacic on the halfway line. Jorginho collects it in space. Ball out the top, inside to Mason Mount, who comes off the wing, but Nakamba gets back in and wins it, and now Mings just heads it forward or launches it forward. It's Grealish who heads it forward, but Reece James collects it. 1-2 with Thiago Silva. Rudiger, halfway line. Wide left to Chilwell. 10 yards inside their half. Chilwell. Inside to Kovacic. Chelsea started well. All over the top. Looking for Mason Mount or Aspi in behind target. Lets the ball go across him. Holds it up and gives it inside to Mason Mount. It's Jorginho, in fact. Reece James comes forward. Wide right. Aspi. Mason is Pulisic at the right-hand side now. Grealish comes away with the ball outside of his box. Tries to flick it past Kovacic, who wins a great challenge and gets the ball Kova. Wide left. Left corner of the box is Mason Mount. Cross comes in towards the far post. Aspi's coming in. Target gets the ball away. Diving header. They get it away. Second ball. We win it back again. Jorginho. Pulisic. Right corner of the penalty box. Holds it up. Drives towards the byline. Then comes back the way he was facing. Back to Jorginho. Back post. There's Mason Mount on the volley. Hits it off of court. Is it Konza? I think it was. Now Grealish comes away. And now Grealish falls over again. Kovacic is now booked. Big chance again from Chelsea, obviously. Leicester's got another penalty, have they? Does Kovacic foul him? Doesn't really, but there he goes. He fell over again, Grealish. Every time. Chelsea started well. Let's get a goal. First 15 minutes. First 20 minutes, let's get a goal. And let's go for it. Chelsea got players warming up now. I think Ryan and Clark, Giroud, never see him in the same room. Warming up. They take their free kick and play it up the line straight out of play. Chilwell's got the throw in for Chelsea. It is another penalty for Leicester. It is Jamie Vardy again, and he scores again. Goalkeeper didn't even move. Ridiculous. 2-1 Leicester. Right, Villa have come forward with the ball. Chelsea now 5th, 2 points behind both Liverpool and Leicester with the way it stands. Grealish has got it, driving into the box, right-hand side. Shoots from a stupid angle, actually deflects off for Thiago Silva. And it's a Aston Villa corner. They take the throw in short, and Traore finds Watkins, who plays a 1-2 with Grealish. Flicks the ball inside of Chilwell and Rudiger, and Grealish drives in towards the box, but Thiago Silva comes out. And it's a Villa corner. Our left-back position. They're going to take their time with everything today. Target to take it left-footed again. Left foot in swinger. Got to switch on. Troy's not lurking at the back post. He's on Kepa. Target swings the ball in. Held away by Silva in the 6-yard box. Grealish collects it. Wide right. Flicks it out to Target, who gives it back to Grealish by the byline. Pulls it back to Traore, but Jorginho's... He's given a penalty. It's a penalty to Aston Villa. They gave the ball inside to Traore. Jorginho come out to meet him. Traore's gone down. Referee's given it. VAR look at it. It's a Leicester penalty. Let's have a look. Villa penalty. Hold on a minute. Villa penalty. I think Jorginho catches him. Deary me. Honestly. Come on, Kepa. Step up. VAR looked at it. Are they still looking at it now? The referee's not actually look like he's got any instruction yet. He's got Aspi looking at, chatting to him. The penalty's given. El Ghazi to take it up against Kepa. I am delayed. I'm about a minute and a half behind the normal coverage. El Ghazi's not missed a penalty all season. He's taken 5 and scored 5. Come on, Kepa, save it. El Ghazi to take it. No spoilers in the chat. Referee's taking his time to make sure everyone's outside the box. He's going to take it to your right-hand side, Kepa. Our left. El Ghazi takes it and he scores. Villa are 2-0 up. Deary me. Deary me. Right, we need to react. Need to change the formation. Need to do something now. The problem that you've got is when you put yourself in a position where you give the referee an opportunity to make a decision, that's the problem. Don't ever put yourself in that position. Jorginho's given it away. He gave the referee a choice to make, and the referee made the choice. Come on. Got to go again. Good penalty. Kepa dived to his right. He put it down the left-hand side. Right, come on now. Tuchel is... Right, come on, let's go again. Chelsea kick off. Reece James, right-hand side to Aspi. Chelsea and Leicester have got the same goal difference as it stands, but we're 2 points behind them. If Tottenham score, it all changes. Rudiger. Wide left to Chilwell. Halfway inside the Leicester half. Chilwell to Kovacic. Kovacic now. Jorginho. Reece James, right of centre. Goes wide right to Aspi. Pulisic comes inside, ignores him. Goes inside to Reece James. He's shut down by Grealish, who goes back to Thiago Silva. And Silva goes back to Kepa, who plays his first touch he's had. Apart from taking it out of the net, he's given it to Rudiger. Finds Mason Mount wide left here. Chilwell's come inside. Mount back inside on his right foot. Plays it to Pulisic, who's taken out by Mings. Referee says play on. Chilwell, left corner of the box now. Finds Mason Mount. Outside the box, Mount shoots. Just wide. Unlucky, Mason Mount. Unlucky. Goalkeeper was beaten as well. It's gone a yard wider than the near post. Unlucky. I think I actually skimmed it. Tuchel was going mad at the fourth official here. I think it was where the first ball was played forward and Pulisic was taken out. Oh, come on now. Plenty of time to go. Plenty of time. It only takes a second to score a goal. Pulisic has won the ball on the halfway line. Gives it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount plays it back to Chilwell. Rudiger. Thiago Silva, halfway inside our half. Silva. Wide right to Reece James. Aspi. Up the line. Blocked off by Target. 5 yards inside their half. Right hand side. Takes it quickly to Pulisic. Ball up the line to Aspi, but he can't hold on to it. Target. Plays the ball away. McGinn. Jorginho wins the challenge and Werner picks it up on the edge of the box. Werner, right corner of the box, finds Jorginho. Square to Kovacic. Takes onto his right foot. Shot blocked. Deflects out to Aspi and goes off for a Villa throw-in. Got to make some changes. Need to change this game. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Tuchel. He is. Hakim Ziyech is coming on. I think it'll be Ziyech for Pulisic, if anything. Well, they take the front up the line. Aspi wins the header. Jorginho loses out to Grealish. And then McGinn. McGinn drives forward. Kovacic can't tackle him. He's been booked. Wide right to Traore. Up against Chilwell. Comes back in. Good challenge, Chilwell. Holds him up. But Traore comes away with the ball. Dead centre. Turns back to his left foot. Plays the ball over the top, looking for a run, but headed away by Thiago Silva to Jorginho, who switches off, loses it to Watkins. Jorginho's gone to sleep. Grealish, looking for a 1-2 of El Ghazi. Now Jorginho get the ball back from Silva. Plays it wide right to Pulisic. Halfway line. Drives inside Pulisic. He's got Timo Werner making a run right-hand side with Mings coming across. And it's a Chelsea throwing. Level with the edge of their box. Werner takes it back to Pulisic. Pulisic back inside to Jorginho. Ball over the top looking for Chilwell, who's made a run. Plays it back to Mason Mount, but over his head. The touches are not there at the minute. Everything's not going our way. Reece James does well on halfway to win the ball off of Grealish. Rudiger collects it. Wide left to Chilwell. Kovacic collects it. He's halfway inside their half. Wide left to Chilwell. Towards the edge of their box, left-hand side. Holds it up and goes back to Kovacic. Comes inside to his right foot. Ball inside to Pulisic on the edge, but he's shut out straight away by two defenders. Loses it. And then Villa play the ball away, but Jorginho nicks in front of Grealish and wins it back. Rudiger collects the ball. Gives it to Chilwell. Now Mason Mount. Chilwell level the edge of the box, left-hand side. Holds it up. Two Villa defenders in front of him. Mount. Kovacic. Ball looking for a run of Pulisic, but they cover it off again. They play the ball long. Looking for another Watkins, who's made a run down the right-hand side channel. Rudiger's there, holding him up. He's level the edge of our box now. Crosses towards the back post, high, but too far. But then El Ghazi just falls over. Claiming he's been fouled. That's a booking. He's just fallen over with nobody near him. Dearing me. We come away with the ball. Reece James gives it to Jorginho. Kovacic, bottom of the centre circle. Chelsea need a goal quick. Chilwell, left wing. Driving forward. Werner makes the run, he ignores him. Holds it up, goes back inside to Kovacic. Pulisic makes a run inside the box. Werner spins off to the back post. They hold the ball up, Chelsea. Flicking it inside 1-2s. We've done well to keep hold of it. Worked into the right-hand side to Aspi. Aspi, right corner of their box, goes back to Reece James. Villa have got 8 players defending the edge of their box. Finds Mason Mount. Aspi, great challenge. Werner's going to take the ball home. Is it disallowed? Offside again. Good play from Chelsea. Offside. Reece James finds Kovacic. He flicks it into Mason Mount in a D. And he flicks it as Aspi's made a run. He's offside, Aspi. Target comes across, challenges him, and Werner taps it home from the far post. But Aspie's first run was offside. We're still playing well. We're still creating spaces. Aspie's having a go at someone. He's delaying things here, Aspie. VAR looking at Aspie's well off. Or is he? VAR looking at this. I'm not sure, you know. Is he off? They're checking it. He's offside. It is offside. Hakim Ziyech is on. Who's gone off? Jorginho's gone off. So Mason Mount will move to a 6 next to Kovacic. Hakim Ziyech will take the place of Mason Mount as a number 10. Not Jorginho's day today. Right, we've got a half hour to go. Need a goal next 15 minutes. Martinez, as you can imagine, is delaying taking the free kick, and he does. He now launches it up to right-hand side. Rudiger's going to win it, and he does. Reece James collects the ball. Right, they've actually made a change. There's a change in formation. Reece James is now playing as a centre midfielder next to Kovacic. I'm not sure what the formation is. I'm trying to work it out. James is playing centre mid. We found Ziyech inside their half. He's been crowded out. He's fallen over. Referee says play on. Traore over halfway, and Kovacic gets in to win it. He doesn't, but then Rudiger wins the second one. And then Chilwell wins the third one. So it looks as though Chelsea have switched to a back 4. It looks as though it's Azpilicueta right back. Silva, Rudiger in the middle. It looks as though it's Chilwell left back. It looks like it's 4-2-3-1. It's Kovacic and Reece James as number 6s. It's Hakim Ziyech in the middle. With, I think it's Mason Mount on the left. It's Pulisic on the right. And it's Werner up front. 4-2-3-1. Chelsea take a free kick to Thiago Silva. Finds Azpilicueta. Reece James. Azpi over halfway. Driving forward. He's got Hakim Ziyech inside. He gives it to Pulisic. Inside to Reece James now. Lays it off to Azpi. Back to Thiago Silva. Halfway inside their half. Rudiger. First time ball out to Chilwell. Mason Mount goes down the line. Finds him. Cross comes in towards the back post. Pulisic heads it down. Dearie me. Reece James. They head it away. Reece James chests it into the path for Kovacic and he volleys it over the bar. Now Matt Target is holding to his face. Half hour to go here. Just reshowing the penalty again. Grealish gets into the right corner of the box. He plays it back inside. And Jorginho goes to challenge. And he catches him. Deary me. And El Ghazi scores the penalty. Right, come on, Chelsea. Lift yourselves again. We're better than this. We're much better than this. Looks as though it's 4-2-3-1 from Chelsea. Attacking. Mason Mount is definitely on the left-hand side. Left wing. They play it forward. Silva wins a big header. Ziyech collects the ball. Gives it to Reece James. He goes wide right to Pulisic. Takes on Target, but Target wins the challenge again. And now Grealish comes away. He's gone around Aspi. Grealish inside looking for Watkins, but overplays it. And Chelsea win the ball back. Reece James collects it. Holds the ball up and then lays it off to nobody. To Grealish, who collects it halfway line and goes back to his centre-back. Who goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Martinez, who launches the ball forward. Aspi lets the ball bounce, collects it nice and simple. Villa back off. Reece James shows for him, finds him, lays it off to Pulisic. Werner makes a run, ignored. Werner can't believe he's been ignored. Aspi collects it halfway line. Aspi, Ziyech makes a run in behind. Goes wide to Pulisic. Reece James gives the ball straight to Watkins, Reece James. Watkins takes on Silva, knocks it around him, but Rudiger's covered and goes back to Kepa. And Kepa plays it first time to Silva. But Reece James played a left foot pass straight to their player. And now McGinn's taken out somebody. Who's he taken out? McGinn's now booked. 25 to go. Come on, Chelsea. It only takes a second to score a goal. McGinn takes out Thiago Silva. Deary mate. Right, come on. Right, we take the free kick short quickly to Kovacic. Kovacic collects the ball. Gives it to Thiago Silva. Bottom of the centre circle. Silva into Kovacic. First time ball looking for Ziyech. The pass not good enough. We're giving the ball away. Then we've won it back. Timo Werner now. Plays the ball inside but blocked off. But he's still got the ball. Up the line to Ziyech, who's offside. Deary mate. Come on, Chelsea. You got to do better than this. Yeah, Havertz is on the bench as well. I would take off Pulisic now and put Havertz on. Push Ziyech on the right, Mount on the left, Havertz in behind Werner. That's what I would do. He is coming on as well. Kovacic off. Havertz on. That'll mean, what's that going to mean? Mason Mount? Where's Mason Mount going to play? Inside? Yeah, it looks as though Mason Mount will go back in alongside Reece James in the heart of our midfield with Kai Havertz in the middle. Right, Chelsea have got to throw him. Azpilicueta throws the ball over halfway to Havertz. First touch, brings the ball down, great. Comes inside a target, holds the ball up and finds Hakim Ziyech. Goes one more. The Chelsea gone 4-1, 4-1, I think they have. Or is Havertz up with Werner? Havertz making his way into the box now. Wide left to Chilwell. Finds Mason Mount. Finds Reece James. James inside to Ziyech, who's shut down. Lays it off back to James. Chilwell. Mount. Chilwell goes again. Chilwell comes across. He gets across, but it's too low. They get the ball away at the near post. Chelsea are going to be dominant now. Between now and the end of the game. Need to score quickly. Need a goal next 10 minutes. Set up a barnstorming finish. We take the throw in short to Reece James, who does well under pressure. And finds Ziyech just outside the box, but he's too slow. And Mings nicks the ball off of him. They play it forward to Thiago Silva. And he, against Ollie Watkins, wins the challenge. And then Aspi wins the header. Ziyech collects it, finds Rudiger, bottom of the centre circle. Rudiger finds Reece James, just to his left. Plays the ball wide left to Chilwell. Chilwell looking inside the box. Cross comes in towards the back post. Havertz is there. Who did that? What a challenge that was. Whoever that was on the back post for Villa was outstanding. Great ball to the back post. The goalkeeper comes out. I think it's Matt. Target with Kai Havertz. Oh, Havertz puts it over. Havertz is sort of sandwiched by Matt Target and by the goalkeeper, and he volleys the ball over from 2 yards. But he's just outside the far post, Havertz. The goalkeeper's down because he got caught in the aftermath. Right, come on. We've got a focal point now. So that's the two changes. There's no more changes from Chelsea. Kepa was the first at half-time. Kai Havertz and Ziyech. The goalkeeper's still down, I think. Mendy's back out. Goalkeeper's still down onto his ribs. There was a collision with Havertz and the goalkeeper as the keeper come out and shut him down. Busho Kepa come on at half-time. Mendy went off injured. When he tried to save the shot in the first half, the goal right before half-time, he clattered into the far post. Right, 22 minutes to go. We need 2 goals in 22 minutes. Martinez launches it over halfway. Header won by Reece James. He finds Havertz, finds Pulisic. Flicks the ball inside to Hakim Ziyech. She lays off to Havertz. He's in down the right-hand side. Havertz comes inside. Left foot. Shoots from... He's got people in the box. He's shooting. Reece James plays it wide right. Pulisic, edge of the box. Finds Ziyech. Pulisic goes to the byline. Cross comes in, back post. Chilwell scores! That's over the line. Let's go! Come on! Ben Chilwell scores back post. Come on! Brilliant play from Chelsea. Great play between Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz. And they little 1-2s. And then Pulisic gets to the far post. And he plays the ball to Ben Chilwell. It's miles over the line. VAR, my nan could see that. Come on. 2-1. Great play. Pulisic plays it inside. He's on the edge of the box. He plays it inside to Ziyech. And Ziyech does what Ziyech does. That left foot. Plays a first-time pass, 1-2. And there's Pulisic. First contribution in the game of real note. And he plays it to Chilwell back post and it's 2-1. Come on. Now Villa launch it forward. And they win the first header, but we win the second ball. Silva plays it back to Ben Chilwell. By his own corner flag. And he plays it inside to Silva. Rudiger, get the ball away. He's been taken out by Watkins. It's a Chelsea free kick. Deep inside our half. 20 minutes to score 2. Rudiger takes it quickly to Kepa. Plays it wide right to Aspi. Remember, Chelsea switched to a back 4. It looks like it's 4-1-4-1 formation. It looks as though it's Kai Havertz and Hakim Ziyech are playing as 2 number 10s with Mason Mount left. Pulisic on the right with Reece James as the lone pivot in midfield with Werner up front. Chelsea got 5 forward here. We got possession inside their half. We play it back to Rudiger. Goes to Thiago Silva, centre circle. Halfway line. Looking for a ball. He got out to his outside is Aspi. Villa all backing off. Havertz collects it. Made a difference, Havertz already. Reece James collects the ball. Holds the ball up. Wide left to Chilwell. Inside to Mason Mount. Werner drops and tries to find a ball inside to Havertz. They get it away. Only as far as Rudiger. Tries to find Reece James, but does well against Traore to win a challenge. And it goes off for an Aston Villa throw-in. Halfway inside their half. Chelsea got 5 players forward here. Tuchel is encouraging everyone. Konza to take it. He's taking his time. Leicester just backing off and backing off. The space between Watkins up front and Villa's midfield is massive now. They're now going to make a change, Villa. They're going to take the throw in first. Referee tells them to hurry up. Konza up the line to Watkins, holding off Rudiger, who wins the challenge. Chilwell up the line to Mount. Plays it back inside to Chilwell and does well. Chilwell strides forward under no challenge. Gets to the edge of the box, been pulled back. Referee's given a free kick. He doesn't. He says play on. Villa launch it up the line. Watkins. And there's Rudiger again to win the challenge in front of him. Watkins is down. He's down holding on to his side. He's going to stay down again for longer. He's now having a look around to see if anyone was looking at him. Rudiger got in front of him. There was no foul there. The Villa bench, well, the Villa manager was claiming something. Come on now. 18 minutes to go. Traore's coming off. He's been their best player. Has Tottenham scored? Has Tottenham scored? Deary me, don't rely on Tottenham, but Tottenham have equalised. That pushed Chelsea back into 4th. We got a better goal difference by 2 goals again to Leicester. Deary me. How could you ever rely on Tottenham? Anyway, Villa take the throw-in up the line. Watkins is holding off Rudiger and Chilwell, but Chilwell steps in to win it and does really, really well to win the Chelsea throw-in. Come on, Chelsea now. Throwing in the left-hand side. Edge of our box, left-hand side. We take it quickly. Silva goes wide right of our box to Aspi. Villa are backing off. As Aspi's striding forward, they're all backing off to inside their own half. Aspi plays it wide right to Pulisic. And Werner makes one up the line. He finds him. Werner. Bad first touch. Mings nicks it off him, but it's a Chelsea throw-in on the right-hand side. And here's the goal from Tottenham. Corner comes in, and it's gone in off the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's come out. Is it Sanchez? The goalkeeper's come out to claim it. And he's knocked it inside his own net, and now someone's been brought down. Pulisic's been brought down on the edge of the box, and it's now a Chelsea throw-in. As it stands, we are fourth. 2 goals better off than Leicester. We are fourth, but we need to just keep doing what we're doing. Honestly, Chelsea fans will know we don't do things easy. Right, Hakim Ziyech is to take a Chelsea free kick. We're wide right. He's about 5 yards in from the byline. Left-footed, in-swinger. Villa are holding their defensive line up to the edge of the box. McCamber's been booked for Villa, by the way. We got 16 minutes plus injury time to go. Chelsea have got people pushed up here. Werner, Reece James, Pulisic, Rudiger, Havertz. Silva's lurking on the edge. Ziyech takes the free kick in, swings it in. They head it away from the keeper who's nowhere. It comes out to Mason Mount. Back inside, Havertz deflected. The goalkeeper saves the ball on the line. Chelsea claiming a penalty. Chelsea claiming a handball. Referee said nothing. VAR looking. And they take the goal kick up to Watkins, who's fronted up by Chilwell, and he takes it straight out of play. We play it back inside. Shot from Havertz. It's hit. It's hit. Tyrone Mings is on his knees. It's hit his arm. It's going in. How is that not a penalty? VAR, that's a penalty. He didn't give it. Mason Mount flicks the ball inside to Kai Havertz, who's 8 yards out, and he hits it towards goal. Mings is standing, his goalkeeper's behind him. It's hit him on his left arm. Stop the ball from going in. It deflects it, and the goalkeeper dives on the goal line. And VAR don't even give it. That's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Right, Chelsea got the ball with Azpilicueta. Finds Kai Havertz, who's made a real difference. Wide right to Pulisic. Ziyech comes short for him. Goes back to Aspi. Now to Havertz, edge of the box. Flicks it back to Reece James. Villa are working hard. There's 8 players lined up on the edge of their box. Azpilicueta outside the box. Shoots, but he shoots wide right. Wide left even. Just get it on target from there. I do not know how Chelsea have not got a penalty. And how VAR don't see that. Honestly. Tyrone Mings has stopped it. As literally the ball's going in. Who's on VAR? Is it Stevie Wonder? What's happening? Right, anyway. Back to the game. I'm seeing a replay of how someone got booked. Right. They take the ball forward. We win the first header. And then Werner Nixon wins it. Mason Mount's looking for Kai Havertz, who's fouled the defender. He has fouled him. He's caught his foot. Thomas Tuchel is still giving it some to the players. Tell them to keep going. Chelsea are definitely in a 4-1-4-1 formation here. Reece James is the pivot by himself in front of the back 4. Aspi's right back. Chilwell's left back. Rudiger and Silva in the middle. The 4 pushed up is Ziyech and Havertz in the middle. Pulisic on the right. Mount on the left. Werner up front. They play the ball forward and Chilwell takes it down his chest and does really well. Strides forward over halfway. Holds off and challenges and falls over. Chelsea won a free kick on the left-hand side. Just inside the Villa half. We'll take it quickly back to Reece James, who goes square to Thiago Silva. Plays the ball forward. Inside thereafter, Pulisic, who holds it up. Plays it inside to Ziyech. Inside one more to Havertz. He's got men over on the left-hand side. He finds Chilwell, corner the box, left-hand side. Chilwell, back to Werner, looking at Werner on the penalty spot, but Mings read it, clears it away. Chilwell with a second chance to cross it in. He does, back post. Havertz heads it down, but heads it wide. And Pulisic can't get there. Unlucky. Chelsea are swarming all over Villa. So many options in attack. So many options we've got. Deary me. We got 12 minutes plus injury time to go. Let's be positive. Another Villa change. El Ghazi's gone off. Ramsey's on for El Ghazi. Right, come on. Come on, Chelsea. Plenty of time. Only takes a second to score a goal. Villa launch it. Villa win the first header. Reece James doesn't win it, but Chilwell follows up. He's been fouled by Ramsey. Chilwell's gone down. Chelsea have got themselves a free kick. Left-hand side, right by the edge of our box. Right, Thiago Silva. Referee's moaning because we haven't taken it from the right place. Rudiger now strides forward. Villa backing off. Plays it back inside to Thiago Silva, just outside of our box. Silva holds it up, looking for an option. Chelsea moving about, but he goes left-hand side to Rudiger. Rudiger now plays it back inside to Silva, bottom of the centre circle. Ziyech drops in to give the ball. He plays it into him and lays it off to Rudiger. There's Chilwell on the byline again. Comes inside. He's got Reece James square and finds him. Top of the centre circle inside their half. Plays it into Havertz. Sucked Mings out. Goes wide right to Aspie. Chelsea are away. Havertz to the byline. Right hand side of the box. Tries to get across him. Blocked by Nakamba. It's a Chelsea corner. Chelsea corner right hand side. Hakim Ziyech to take it left foot. On the money. Cross comes in towards the back post. Headed away. And then Grealish gets the ball around the edge of his box. And there's Kepa inside the centre circle to collect it and plays the ball left-hand side to Mason Mount. Plays it back to Chilwell. The ball was a bit under hit by Kepa, it's got to be said, but we've done well to recover it. Reece James wide left to Timo Werner now. In acres. Werner towards the edge of the box. Get to the byline. He does. He goes to the byline. Cross comes in. Blocked away again. It's another Chelsea corner. Come on. Oh, dearie me. Chelsea corner from the right-hand side. And it's Reece James to take it. The goalkeeper for Villa's been booked for holding the ball up. Martinez to take it. He's a goalkeeper. He can't take a corner. Reece James to take it. Swings the ball in towards the penalty spot. The referee's not happy about something. What's he not happy with? I think he's still doing his admin from booking the goalkeeper. Right, corner's got to be retaken. He wasn't ready, the ref. Reece James, arm aloft. Swings it into the box. Comes out to the edge to Pulisic. He can't control it. Mason Mount. But yeah, he just went away from Pulisic, but he's going to get back in. He does to win a challenge. He does really well, Pulisic, to get back in. And he finds Timo Werner, who just keeps the ball in play. And they put it out of play, Nakamba. And it's a Chelsea throw-in. Well done, Pulisic. He looked like he lost the ball there. Villa were trying to break, and he got back in. Just 10 yards inside our own half. And he does really well to win back possession. Reece James with possession now. Plays it inside to Kai Havertz, right-hand side. One more to Pulisic. He's 10 yards from the byline. Back inside to Havertz. Aspie goes. Aspie gets a cross in, blocked by Target. It's another Chelsea corner, this time from the right-hand side. It's a left foot in-swinger from Hakim Ziyech. Chelsea plenty in the box here. Hit a blue shirt. Ziyech crosses one in. Back post. They head it away. And they then get the ball away. Pulisic went in to volley it. Nakamba's come out to block it and he's caught him. Tottenham are 3-2. You're joking me. A Tottenham 3-2. Dearing me. You never rely on Tottenham. Tottenham are 3-2. Which means that we're a point clear of Leicester in fourth. Dearing me. How on earth can you rely on Tottenham ever? God, my Gareth Bale. Here it is. Harry Kane just holds it up, and then Gareth Bale scored. Bale scored. Tottenham are 3-2. Dearing me. Anyway, we're still going on here. Chelsea won back possession with Reece James on the halfway line. Swings it out to the left-hand side. Hakim Ziyech tried to get hold of it. He doesn't. And then Villa play the ball up the line. Tony Rudiger's going to collect it. He's got Watkins chasing him down. Just takes a touch. And then Reece James does well to show for him. Lays it off to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva strides out of the box. Dead centre. Up to the bottom of the centre circle. Grealish goes to shut him down. So he plays it out to the right-hand side to Aspie, who's over halfway. Villa are backing off. They're all defending. There's 8-9 players behind the ball. There's 7 players on the edge of the box. Pulisic looked for 1-2 with Ziyech. She's blocked, but Ziyech collects the second ball. And now they bustle out Pulisic when Ziyech plays him in again. Mings comes across. Pulisic, well done Ziyech, shuts down the clearance from Tyrone Mings. And it's gone out for an Aston Villa throw-in. 10 yards from their own corner flag. Deary me, honestly. Come on now. As it stands, Chelsea are 4th. A point clear of Leicester. Rudiger collects the ball. Halfway line. Goes one more to Silva to his right. Chilwell's on his own. Back post. He finds him. Chilwell on the volley. Oh, dearie me. Got it all wrong. Great. But Chilwell made a run and he's just inside their box left-hand side. As the ball comes over and you can see he's thinking glory and he swings at it and just shanks the ball. It just slices on the top of his foot. And it come on. Now's not the time for internet problems. Deary me. Chelsea shutting Villa down. Havertz. They go back to the goalkeeper, to Martinez. Martinez launches it forward. Rudiger centre circle, collects the ball. Rudiger. One more to Thiago Silva. Hakim Ziyech collects it inside their half and lays it off to Aspi. Aspi to Pulisic, wide right. Comes inside Pulisic. Lays it off to Ziyech, wide right to Aspi. Havertz drops off. Mount collects it. Wide right to Aspi. Back to Thiago Silva, halfway inside their half. Silva looking for an option. There's Chilwell again, back post. Cross comes in. They head it away to the edge of the box. Pulisic going to win it, and he does. But then he's challenged and loses the ball. And then Target blocked by Azpilicueta. Gets the ball away only as far as Reece James. Grealish is on his knees. Ziyech finds Reece James. One more. There's Pulisic towards the byline. Cross comes in, blocked away. Ziyech collects it, drives towards the byline. Ziyech flicks it to the back post. Chilwell blocked by Martinez at his near post. Great play from Ziyech. He drives down the right-hand side of the box by the post and just scoops the ball to the back post. And Chilwell's denied for a second time. Chelsea still coming forward with the ball. Wide right now to Mason Mount. Right corner of their box. Cross comes in towards the back post. He's overplayed it. And he goes out for an Aston Villa goal kick. Deary me. What a save from the goalkeeper at his near post. Right, I'll give you an update on the scores. As we're waiting for the goalkeeper to take it, because he's going to take forever. The scores in the Premier League as it stands. Arsenal 2, Brighton 0, finished. Villa Chelsea 2-1 as we know. Fulham 0, Newcastle 2, finished. Leeds 3, West Brom 1. Leicester 2, Tottenham 3. They're into this 92nd minute over there. Liverpool 2, Palace 0. Man City 5, Everton 0. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0. West Ham 3, Southampton 0. Wolves Man U's 2-1. Come on, Chelsea. I am delayed coverage. They launch the ball forward. We head it away. Mings heads it away. We get forward to Pulisic, who's been put under pressure by Matt Target, and he goes out for a Villa throw-in. Target takes the throw-in. He's 5 yards inside his own half. Inside to Grealish, who turns away from Ziyech. And Azpilicueta. Grealish down the left-hand side. Held up by Thiago Silva, who then wins the ball. And then Grealish founds Azpilicueta. Now, Grealish has gone down holding onto his face. Target's reacting, saying that Azpilicueta has been sent off. Azpilicueta, did he lash out at Jack Grealish? He's not complaining, Aspi. Aspi's got a straight red. Grealish holds the ball up. Aspi he's fouled. Oh, he's hardly touched him. Deary me. So it's on our right wing. Grealish is forward. And he takes on Silva, and Silva holds him up. Silva sort of flicks it away, and then Aspi steps in front of him, tries to come away with the ball, and Grealish fouls him. So Aspi's on the floor, And Grealish is as well. And Aspie does this and he flicks him in his face. And Grealish goes down like he's been punched by a boxer. Grealish, you're pathetic. You're a disgrace. Absolute disgrace you are. Jack Grealish as a footballer. You're such a good, talented footballer. You don't need to do all that nonsense. Anyway, let's keep going. It was actually our free kick after all that anyway. Kepa's got the ball just on the edge of our box. Kepa. Launch it. And he does. He launches it forward. Mason Mount wins the header forward. They clear it away. Only as far as Hakim Ziyech. Edge of the box. Ziyech comes into his tiny left foot. Shot blocked. Going to find Werner on the edge. Chilwell collects it, in fact. Werner gets out of his way and gets back on side and collects the ball from Chilwell. Werner to Mason Mount. Mason Mount to Reece James. It doesn't affect the way Chelsea are playing because Villa are just playing one up front. James finds Ziyech. They tried to play the ball through to Pulisic and he doesn't. The goalkeeper's come out and claimed it. How long's left? 5 minutes of injury time to go. Hors collects the ball. Corner of his box, right-hand side from the goalkeeper. Martinez goes to the left-hand side to Tyrone Mings. Mings plays the ball forward. And Chelsea do well to win it back. Chelsea throwing on the right-hand side. Hakim Ziyech takes it short to Pulisic, gets the ball back. Ziyech finds Reece James. Reece James is forced backwards to Rudiger, to Silva. Chelsea gone to a back three. They play it forward and they get it away. Silva tries to find the ball forward, but they give it away to Grealish. Down the left wing, Grealish. Silva's just going to try and track back. Grealish drives into the box, comes back on his right foot, lays it off. Watkins, Chelsea do well to win the ball back, and then Reece James comes away with it. That was a dangerous moment. Reece James got it away. He does. Left-footed up the line to Kai Havertz. They let the ball go over their head, and the Canberra plays it back to Martinez with Ziyech shutting him down. And Martinez comes to the left-hand side to Matt Target. Is it 4-2 Tottenham? Deary me, that's it. It's over. We're fourth. To Chelsea. Chelsea trying to win back possession here with Mason Mount. John McGinn's tracked back and won the ball inside his own half and launches the ball up the line to nobody. Chelsea still dominating Villa with 10 men. It's 2 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go of injury time. Kepa launches one forward. Tyrone Mings just volleys the ball away. Villa just got possession inside, just inside their half. Konza on the right-hand side. Plays it back. There's another goal. Gareth Bale. Oh, my word. I'm just seeing a replay of Gareth Bale's goal, and he's allowed to run through the middle of their defence into the box and just flicks it around Schmeichel. It hits the post. No one's helped him, and he just flicks it back in. Villa play it forward, and we get the ball away. Chelsea are going to finish fourth in the worst way possible by losing, unless we can get a goal the last couple of minutes here. Jack Grealish takes a throw up the line. He's just gone straight out of play for a Chelsea goal kick. Deary me. Thomas Tuchel is now saying to all the players, it's over, we're in, it's over. So the Chelsea players are going to take it off there. They're going to take it off there. It's finished. It's actually finished Tottenham. Let's have a butcher's. I can't believe I'm relying on Tottenham here. It's over. Leicester Tottenham is all over. Chelsea are in the Champions League next season. We finished fourth in the Premier League in the worst way possible. Is our game over? It's not. They play the ball forward and we get it away. Mings launches it. Silva's underneath it. Great first touch. Brings it down in front of Grealish. Plays it off of him for a Chelsea throw-in. We got to throw him. It's all over. The game's over. Leicester in the Europa League. Tottenham have turned up. And they've beaten Leicester 4-2. Tuchel sitting on the bench. He can't be happy with the result today. Honestly, he really can't. But we've got a minute of normal time to go. Come on. Normal time. Injury time to go. We know we're going to finish fourth. Silva up the line. Havertz flicks it forward. Mings gets the ball away. Launches it up to the edge of the box. Watkins holds off Rudiger. Silva wins it. Fouled. Then Chilwell just blasts the ball away. Referee's given a free kick to Chelsea on the edge of our own box. Thiago Silva fouled by Ollie Watkins. Deary me, I cannot believe that we've done this today and Tottenham have done us a favour. It is ridiculous. And with that, it's got to be all over. It's all over. It's all over. Aston Villa have beaten Chelsea 2-1 and we've qualified. Stay there. I'll be back. It's all over. Deary me. Sorry about that, people. I need to always go to the toilet at half time. Oh, my word. Chelsea have qualified for the Champions League next season in fourth. We've qualified by means of Tottenham beating Leicester 4-2. Honestly. Fair play to Villa. Defended well. Scored their goals. Chelsea huffed and puffed. And if anything, deserved a point in the game. But didn't do enough going forward. There was a definite stonewall penalty in that game where Havertz's shot literally hit Tyrone Mings 2 yards out from his goal line. Hits him on the arm. And I can't believe VAR didn't give it. I've got to put my fan on. But there you have it. Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 1. Chelsea qualify for the Champions League next season, which is just... The final results from the Premier League day is this. Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 1. Fulham 0, Newcastle 2. Leeds 3, West Brom 1. Leicester 2, Tottenham 4. Liverpool 2, Crystal Palace 0. Man City 5, Everton 0. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0. West Ham 3, Southampton 0. Wolves 1, Man United 2. The final standings of the Premier League table looks like this. Man City won the league with 86 points. Man United is second on 74. Liverpool nick third place, 69 points. Chelsea fourth with 67 points. Leicester finish in fifth on 66 points. West Ham sixth in 65. And guys, although we're going to thank Tottenham obviously for what happened, Tottenham now face qualification in 7th place in the Premier League for the dreaded European Conference League. Tottenham in the European Conference League, West Ham and Leicester in the Europa League, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United and Man City are in the Champions League. Deary, deary me. Honestly. My word. What a day. What an unbelievable day. It was just... Oh, it's a day where it just went... It was one of those days where it just went against us. We were putting balls into the box. They were dealing with everything in the air because they got the players that can do that. It was just unbelievable. But, I mean, Chelsea should have been better today. And you have to say that we need to be much better in the Champions League final next Saturday. We really do. Really, really do. But let me start reading out some of your comments, people. I'm so out of breath. It's unbelievable. I'm 16 likes away from 250. Smash that like button for me. Let's get through some of these comments that I can see here. If I have missed them, then I do apologise if I've not read out any earlier ones. So, Richard, thanks for top commentary. Having Lion Spurs embarrassing. Have to raise our game next week. We do. Chris's arsehole's imploded. Karma for Leicester, don't disrespect the flag. Paul says that'll give us a kick up the backside to win the Champions League. Hopefully. Oboro says, I wish Chelsea would have convinced him win all these uncertainties. Liverpool came from we are now 3rd place. Sergio, who played in the Champions League, just said that. Albert, we do need a centre forward. Let's just try and read this. Thank goodness for Harry Kane and Spurs, says MH. Edmonds agrees with Brian. We did play well. We just couldn't get that final goal. Chilwell was great today, says Kai. 14 versus 14 wants to in the Champions League. Who cares about Leicester? Matt P. Jake, great job on the commentary. Best line of the day. Who's in charge of VAR? Stevie Wonder. Thank you, Matt. And Michael, thank you for that. As people sent off because he flicked out at Jack Grealish. The thing is, I keep saying it, if you put yourself in a position where the referee is then allowed to make a decision, if you give him something to think about, then it's stupid anyway. He flicked out at Grealish and made the most of it. Got a straight red card as per So he's banned from the first couple of games next season. Alonso, Tuchel's got a lot to do. Let's not sugarcoat it. We've lost our momentum. I thought we did all right the other night against Leicester. Edmund and Emma both say about Jorginho. Leaf, Ghost of Ruby, how are you? I'm never going to say we hate Tottenham again. Oh, we have to hate Tottenham, of course. Jacob, good game. Martin, thank you very much. Parika says we don't know how to score a goal. Terry, if Mickelson can win the PJ Champions, it'd be a good day. Got a bet on it. Liam, Chelsea are unlucky. King Latino, you're a Spurs fan. Gareth, Wales. Honestly, it's the one time that we thank Tottenham for what they did today. Harry Kane signs for Chelsea. I can't see it happening. Martin says Chelsea blue forever. What was I reading that? Just put fair commentary. Cheers, mate. Never mind. I better for the City match. Exactly. I'm back here for the Man City Champions League final on Saturday. Match commentary here on the channel. Chelsea versus Man City Champions League final. It gets no bigger than that. Havertz has got to start the final, says Uday. Edwin, is Conte okay in the final? I just think he wasn't risked today. It's too soon. Edmund, is Mendy injured? He smacked against the post, didn't he? When he tried to save the first goal. Mark says Grealish is a dirty player. He is. Does that suspension carry next season? It does. Alap, do you think Euro 10 will start in the final? No, they won't. Seeker basically says the ref need to give us a break, of course. Let's have a look here. Kai says he thinks Thomas Tuchel will change formation next season. Sergio says, dear me. Zubair says, you gave us, we are saved by Spurs. We are. Liam says, why are we falling to bits at the end of the season? Mohammed says, need a world-class midfielder. Do you think we're falling to bits or it's just a couple of blips? And I mean, the goal was lucky. He hit against his own ankle and he deflected in the goal. The second one was a tackle from Jorginho, which was stupid. King Carlson, what's my score prediction for the Champions League final? God knows. Albert, 1-0, Tammy again, we needed goals. Exactly. See, we tried their best to stick us. They tried their best to stick us in our feet. That's why we've already given the Champions League sneaky under the table deal. We need a Verratti, says Michael. Gerald Gate coming to many thanks. Been angry with the team since the loss at Arsenal at home. I'm done with this. With SP up front. Best time to get a loss. Put some fire on our belly for the biggest final win next week, says Peter. That's a good shout. Without Conte, we lose the midfield battles. We do. We are so lucky. I know we're lucky big time. We are lucky. But in saying that, though, we got ourselves the points, didn't we? We had the points heading into the game. Leicester didn't, and they blew their opportunity. So, yeah, we're lucky that Tottenham got a result against them, but we had the points already in the bag. I know it sounds stupid to say it, but we did. Alvino says, Conte and Kovacic start your Champions League final, hopefully. It's got to be those two. The team is crying out for a striker like Haaland, says MH. Conte has missed, says Terry. The agenda against Chelsea when the FA is ref so obvious. There was not pressure from the home fans. This making decision immediate against every chance there is. Alap says, what do we lack more today? Finishing or luck? A bit of both for me. We're going to do the transfer windows. Anyone's guess, Martin, to be fair. Australian Chelsea boy, how are you? Sad that we need Tottenham to get us in the top four, I know. But we had the points. Thing is, we had the points. Leicester didn't. Leicester didn't win the points today. So, yeah, I know Tottenham beat them, but we had the points on the board already before the game kicked off. Kai says, what's realistic summer signs we don't see? For me, Rice, quality player and good leadership. Have to wait and see. Chelsea watch a poor show. Thank you, Spurs. Need to create more and finish. How can we win with City if we play this every game? We don't play this every game at all. Mendy was subbed because he got injured in the first half. Liam says, we seem to lose a strong mentality. John D says, it's not content just to read out the messages. Well, what else do you want me to do, John? Seriously. Emma says, doesn't understand Jorginho and Kovacic. It's got to be Kovacic and Conte in the final. It's got to be. Sergio says, Conte, Mount, midfield, Ziyech and Van on the wings, Havertz as a false nine. Kaimi says, what is written is written. Fair play. James says, not good enough waiting for our new number 9. Champions League final will determine if this is a good or great season. It will. Of course it will. But if you think about where we've come, where we were when Thomas Tuchel took over, to the fact we're now 4th and we qualify for the Champions League, that's the minimum this season. So we've achieved what we're looking for. Let's just have a look here. It's funny how every match we did the result watching just 15 minutes of the team. What's my opinion on buying Dybala? Where would he fit in the team? We've got too many number 10s, surely. Terrace has got confidence with signing a striker. We've got no choice. I think there'll definitely be a striker coming, but it won't be. I can't see it being Harry Kane. I can't see it being Haaland either. Maybe Lukaku, probably not, but we'll have to wait and see. Anytime we start a back four, we kill people with Havertz, Pulisic, Werner, Mount, Kovac and Conte on the pitch at the same time. Gemini says, we shouldn't be in the Champions League. We can't beat Villa. Gemini, I think you'll find it's over 38 games and we've got enough points to be in the top 4 based on the final table. No matter what the results were today. How will Tuchel change it for next week? That's the problem. Does he go the same? 3 at the back? Does he go 4-2-3-1? If he changes to a back 4, I think what's going to happen is we're going to ask for problems. We're going to ask for trouble because Man City are much better. We've beaten Man City playing a certain way. The past 2 games we played against them, we need to keep doing the same thing. Med says, Tuchel made a mistake again by playing Reece James wrongly. Paul says, poor Rodgers. The Chelsea 5th stand app has just come up saying, never in doubt. Top 4 sealed by results elsewhere. So it's, thank you, Tottenham. That's the 5th stand app saying that. Deary me. Havertz must play false 9 in the final. What do I think about Pulisic's performance? He grew in the second half. BR needs to go. Verratti's better than Declan Rice. That's the thing. City will be heavy favourites. Leaf goes to Ruby. I agree with you. They will be. Chelsea will be written off now because we lost to Villa. They've just thumped Everton 5-0 at home. It's all going to be about VAR. It's going to be about Man City in the Champions League final. It's going to be Pep Guardiola's first Champions League for God knows how many years. Man City's first ever Champions League trophy. All you're going to hear is a load of old nonsense between now and the end of the week. It's all going to be about Man City this, Man City that. Chelsea been written off again. Honestly. Some more of these comments. A lot of the opinion is that Havertz should play false nine in the final, the Champions League final. No other choice. It definitely was a handball. Tyrone Mings handballs it, stops the momentum of the ball going forward. It hits him on the arm, and then Martinez gets down and dives on it on the goal line. I don't understand how that's not a penalty. With VAR looking at it as well, I don't understand how it isn't. Grealish wasn't booked. That's ridiculous. Gilmore can't be worse than Kovacic and Jorginho, says John, which is fair play. I think it's got to be Conte and Kovacic for the final. It's got to be. Mason says, so much talent in the squad, but the mentality points are so weak. The team really struggles to assert themselves early on in the game, and if we concede, we completely fall off until the 82nd minute. I don't think that's very fair, based on the game I watched. Australia, I'm so disappointed with our performance today. Aspi gets a red card. Mendy injured. Yes, we've got enough points. And couldn't win, you wouldn't be saying we had enough points if Leicester had won. Fair play. Chris, we're not out of the Champions League next season. We're in it. Tottenham beat Leicester 4-2. We are fourth. Leicester finished a point behind us. Do I think Ziyech and Havertz should start? Not Ziyech. I don't, actually, to be fair, I think Ziyech might have a chance of starting now, because I think Pulisic didn't really do enough until the last 25 minutes, maybe half an hour. Plus, don't forget Ziyech has already played and scored against City in the FA Cup semi-final. Yeah, if we play this against Man City, they will rip us apart. Gennaro says, Jorginho needs to give a huge performance in the final, then Chelsea needs to cash in while they still can. Terry says the VAR flips a coin to make their decisions. That's a good shout. Rosario says he doesn't know what to make of Tuchel. Liam says the referee was wearing a Villa shirt. Luando says Havertz must start with Werner next week and Pulisic second half. We were lucky today. Chelsea were lucky. Were very lucky today. Just like 2012, we're not the favourite for the final. It's a good shout. Good shout, Igbo. Med says Pulisic's game has gone down. The coach has been very stubborn. Keep playing James in the back three. Yeah, he's played James in the back three the last two games. He's got to go back to Aspi in there. I thought, Aspi will play the final, but Bleck says we're getting bullied in the Premier League. I can't see it happening. I don't agree with that at all. What do I think of Tuchel? I think Tuchel's come in and found a formation that works. I think this summer he's going to work on different formations. The way Chelsea switched the formation twice in the second half indicates they've already worked on something anyway. So for me, I think looking at Chelsea's team, beginning of this season under Frank Lampard, before we kicked a game, you're looking at the situation thinking it's all set for 4-2-3-1. With Kovacic, Conte as the two number sixes, three in behind the striker Werner, with Pulisic on the left, Ziyech on the right, Mount or Havertz as a number 10. That's what I thought beginning of the season, before the ball was kicked. Is that a better formation for us? Bleck keeps talking about us getting bullied. We're not getting bullied, Bleck. I don't know what game you're watching. Anne-Marie says Mason Mount should be on the bench in the Champions League. I don't really think, Anne-Marie, that's your real name. I think that's probably a screen name, because I can't really see it. John says it's time to judge Thomas Tuchel's next season when he starts the season from scratch. Exactly. Australian Chelsea boy says big fan of Pulisic today. The shock which is allowed once in a while. Important games like this is not the best time. It isn't. Hello, Mitch. So last three games, Chelsea conceded 2 goals, called Jorginho errors. Michael says that Thomas Tuchel's tactics are spot on. Liam believes that Chelsea just need a striker and a defender in the summer. Alap says we should start Ziyech and let the wizard do the job. Ziyech, Havertz and Mount in the Champions League final, says Michael, which is fair play. We need Ronaldo, says Tarzan. Not happening. Why do you need Ronaldo? Okay. Nickel says, how do we beat Man City? We're not able to score. We've blown it against them twice in recent weeks. Hello, Mitzer says, Tuchel's tactics are always spot on. It's just the players that make individual mistakes and misses so many chances. Paul A says, lose one, win one. You'll be happy with that. A lot of people talk about Jorginho's mistakes. Seeker, well, why are we blaming Tuchel? Look what happened when he made a change to the back four. Players not putting away their chances. Tuchel knows what he's doing. If he hadn't made any changes tactically, then you can blame him. What do you think about Mason Mount? Busy, grafter, leads the press, influence. Martin says there's now room. Is there now room for Gilmore? Billy Gilmore? I think not at the moment. I think it's going to be Conte, Kovacic in the final. And don't think Tuchel's works on the attacking side of Chelsea's game. With a proper pre-season and clinical striker, we'll be challenging for the league. Tarzan, stop talking about bloody Ronaldo. He's not going to come. He's too old for the Premier League. Judge Tuchel next season. What happened to Werner's goal? Yeah, disallowed because Aspi was just offside, Andy. Fortinborough says, don't think Tuchel's at fault. We just need a real striker. Tuchel's an excellent coach. Ziyech in is another comment. With this amount of good fortune, we can definitely beat City next week. No says, believe, same as me, Conte and Kovacic should start the Champions League final against Man City. Certain games, Virginia Kovacic, and other games, it's Kovacic, Conte. Today it should have been Kovacic and Conte, says Michael. Paul's got faith in Tuchel. Patrick, my team is very poor, but until the death is blue. Needs to bring the strongest team to the Champions League final. We do. I swear if Conte's not fit, starting Champions League final, I've got no hope. Adnan, be positive, mate. Kepa says 4 penalties in the final shootout. Revalue skyrockets, says Jabiru Joe. Australian Chelsea boy, Mason Mount a good game, but we still need to work harder and still contributes a lot, even in a bad game. Jorginho could have cost us a season. Do we think we're too predictable now? No, because he showed that he could change it in game. Ziyech in is another comment. Griller's got us to be sent off. He's a cheat. Jorginho and Kovacic both poor defensively, says Albert. Tuchel didn't have a pre-season. He didn't. Chelsea will be a different team next season. Ziyech should be in the Champions League final again. Vinny says try Gilmore instead of Jorginho. Alap, getting set in the room. Do you have 20? Oh, yeah. No. My only issue with Mount is he's got patience in front of the goal. That will come with time. Let's have a look here. Declan Rice and Kane should be upright in the market. Any word on Mendy? Don't know. I'm not watching the live commentary or the live stream, so I can't tell you. We need a Fabregas, says Gary. Giroud to start Champions League final, says Tarzan, who's gone from Ronaldo to Giroud. Tactics are spot on. Arsenal Villa Cup final poor. They were. Mason Mount is not creative enough, says Anne-Marie. It's your opinion. Jorginho's too lightweight, says Gary. Grealish proved today is the biggest cheat in the game, says Brian. Chelsea need to park the bus in front of our goal. Martin says, here's the thought. If it goes to penalties next week, who's in goal? Mendy or Kepa? It's got to be Mendy. Another shout for Havertz in the final from Lily. Irons, we've got no problem with Kovacic or Jorginho in the midfield, but they need another midfielder next to him who's good on the ball, but also physical. Chelsea need to get an attacking midfielder. Need to get a winger. The Prime Minister's in. Bojo says Chelsea will bounce back. Champions League final today and been at full strength from the underdogs. Sell Jorginho, says Emma. Grealish played brilliant for his team. The top performance in the Euros. Jorginho out. Aspi. Avishek. Let's not have none of that talk about people being out. Vinny says we need to pack a long bus in the final. Guys, it's all well and good to be negative. It's all well and good to say, oh, you know, against the Arsenal was poor, against Leicester was poor, and against Villa. I do understand why people have been a little bit negative, but this is the Champions League final coming up now. We now made a mess of it, but we're in the Champions League next season. Do you not think these players are going to raise their game for the Champions League final? The pressure's, if anything, the pressure's more on Man City for the Champions League final because they've never won it before. For them to go and do it and to win it, they're going to be the outright favourites to win the game against Chelsea next weekend, next Saturday night. I'll be back here for live commentary. But Man City are going to be the overwhelming favourites heading into the game next week. The pressure is all on them. It is all on Pep Guardiola. It is all on Man City to win their first Champions League and become a great in football, because by winning the Champions League, you are pretty much recognised as one of the best teams. So all the pressure's on Man City. Chelsea will spoil the party next week. Honestly, will spoil the party. Anne-Marie, Mason Mount caused us the match today. How do you work that out, Anne-Marie? What game were you watching? Seriously. How on earth? Ains, thank you very much. Yes, I am doing the Champions League stream. The live match commentary Saturday night. Champions League night. We'll have a party. There's a good shout from the Book of Ali who says the Man City will play football. And luckily we play football too. Arsenal, Villa and Leicester all just defended men behind the ball. That's a good shout because they did. Ziyech must start. Is another comment. Win-lose or draw. Chelsea till I die, says Michael. Exactly. We've got Conte back in the Champions League final as well. Rio, thank you for the comment. Havertz must start. Predictions for the Champions League final. Chelsea to win by a goal. 2-1. What will happen? Chelsea will win and Man City have an off day, according to the pundits. Chelsea were poor today. Underestimate them, and it's important to keep in mind it's a Champions League final. Chelsea hasn't been in the final for years, and they've also beat City twice this season. Liam says we're going to win the Champions League. We are. Come on, Chelsea FC. Exactly. KB's talking about people that want to be sold. I'm not going to get into that. Gary says, come on, you Blues. Hello, Mister says, should have put Havertz early in his height advantage needed for crossing the box. Havertz made a great influence. He had a real impact in the game today. Rosario says, just to say, lost to Leicester, lost today, which is another final for the Blues. Ozzy, well, City, one thing's for certain, you shut up and brought your A game today. Another excellent effort. It's great to see audience numbers growing on match after match. You deserve it. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. We're in the third kit for the final, yeah. We're in that pink and blue or that red and blue one. Giroud and Kai must start, says Tarzan. Tuchel always loses finals, says Azadin. Phenomenal. I don't know about Mendy. I'm not really sure. If anyone can let me know. English media hype Mount less when it needs him to score. He's missing a sitter. Mount plays selfish. English people, English media, if you've got a given player of the season to Mount, how stupid you guys, says RK. It's your opinion, but it's over the course of a season. A Chelsea team without Mason Mount in it, you lack that press up front. You lack the energy up front. So I disagree, RK, I have to say. Dad says Chelsea win 3-2 in the final. Gary says that Conte will be the difference. RK, I'm not reading that again. Australian Chelsea boy says, I believe Chelsea was sharp against Man City. We seem to play better and harder when they play City. We've been there this year. You never know. Go Chelsea. Avishek says, Pulisic has been poor the last few games. I think that Ziyech might start the final. I don't know about Mendy. Time to start contract next week. Vinny says he prays for Ramos to get Verratti. Mount had a good game. Sancho, not sure. Mendy was fine after the game. Second half, halfway through. Ken says today was Villa's final. Always dangerous game. Losing finals is what they said about Klopp too, says Fortinbras. Doesn't matter. Havertz needs to start over Mason Mount, says Anne-Marie again, who's waging a tirade about Mason Mount. Michael says Cho maybe start. Anything can happen against City? It can. Chelsea get more play time, says Bleck. Which three important signings do you think will need this window? Haven't got a clue. We still got a game to play yet. Hopefully, Tuchel and the team will go together next season. We did miss N'Golo Kante big time. Want Chelsea in the Champions League? Think positive, not negative. Exactly. Mendy will be good. Need Kante back. Is today a clear example of why we're looking to play like Sancho, says Crispy? Possibly, because Chelsea needs 4 wingers or 4 people to play wide. Think about it. We've only got 3. We've only got Ziyech, Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi. Need 1 more if we want to switch to 4-2-3-1. Yeah, Tottenham's now on the second level European spot. They're in the European Conference League. The winners of that competition go into the Europa League. That's how bad that is. I'm not buying Dybala. I don't know why people are rating about Dybala. Where's he going to fit in the Chelsea team? Got players in the positions already. Pulisic, Abraham and Lampard to Palace, says Terry. Exactly, Liam. Need to think positive, of always. What's our strongest team for next week? Oh, dearie me. We'll have to have a look at that. Strongest team for next week, I'll go Mendy, Aspi, Silva, Rudiger, James, Chilwell, Conte, Kovacic, Mount, Ziyech, maybe Havertz, false 9. But I'll go Werner instead because of his pace against their backline. They don't like playing against pace. Australian Chelsea Mount is the best will be for a long time. Says Mount is not because they don't know anything about the football. AC in the backline against City with Reece as a right wing back. Aspi on the bench says Jaburu Joe. Fair play. Kerwin says Chelsea fan, but why everybody in England talks highly of Man City? Is Man City the best in the world? They're not. Mason's the engine room alongside Conte. Man City will be scared stiff. CD by for the street, we pick up the big ears. Dearie me. Having said, we need a solution right wing back. We need James back in there. That means we need a right centre back. No confidence in Aspi. Is it Christensen? Husband's always on the threat when he comes in. I think Tuchel should start him. He's always hard working. Prime Minister says Chelsea can't rely on crossing into the box, refs or VAR. As it was for Chelsea, VAR is very, very similar. Yeah, but he won't be that player at Chelsea. How do you know he's going to do it in the Premier League? Aspi, he gave the referee a decision to make. Grealish made the most of it, but he gave the referee a decision to make by flicking out. Shouldn't have done it. Wasn't a red card, but he shouldn't have done it. Need another Costa. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, Gary? Big time. Costa was a beast. Thing is, today, Chelsea were playing crosses in the box early in the first half. Long balls in the box or crosses in the box. They got like 3 6-foot defenders against Timo Werner. So it just wasn't happening for us. Champions League will be much different. Again, just to reiterate, the Champions League final, it's all going to be about Man City. Man City, the overwhelming favourites. Man City play spectacular football. They deserve to win it. Pep Guardiola, the first time to win it in 10 years or whatever it is. Kevin De Bruyne to win it for the first time. Man City as a club to win it for the first time. It's all going to be about them. All of it. And Chelsea will be written off once again. The pressure is on Man City to win it next week. They've got to beat us. Simple. They've got to do enough to beat us, but they haven't done it enough to beat us twice in the last 2 games. David says, do you think Chelsea will do any swap deals? I haven't got a clue. I think Tammy will go. Whether he's sold or part of a deal, I'm not sure. Could Tammy be part of a deal for Declan Rice? Yeah, Tuchel was forced to emphasise defence to stop the bleeding goals. Next season, he'll have the time to focus on going forward. Good shout, Terry. Mine seems to think that Mason Mount's better tucked in beyond the centre forward. Michael thinks Verratti's the man. Brian thinks we definitely will play much better next weekend. Hopefully we'll beat City in the final. I know, exactly. We're top 4. We've qualified. We have qualified for the Champions League. Let's have some positivity in the chat. Let's have some positivity in the chat. Come on now. Seeker, why am I still going for back three next season as the strongest team? I think our strongest team is 4-2-3-1, Seeker. But I think you need Declan Rice next to N'Golo Conte to do that formation. Yeah, 4-2-3-1 for me is the best team. Lee, I didn't hear them sing. I've got no sound on the commentary. I didn't hear the Villa fans. Were the Villa fans singing Tammy Abraham songs? We did. We played Man City the last game. They went 1-0 up, but then we controlled it. We dominated Man City second half. Got the win in the league, don't forget. Jabiru Joe says Chilwell in this game was available at the far post all the time. He was. They found him twice. Once he scored. The other time, goalkeeper saved it at his near post. Method says we need a striker that bodies the Premier League defenders. Tuchel's Chelsea like finish always rise from the ashes. Would have been nice to finish on a high, but we have. We've qualified for the Champions League. Let's have a look here. Villa probably will be in for Tammy with West Ham, I'd imagine. Australian says the positive thing is we're in the top four. Let's hope we spend some money and make a much better and stronger team next year we can challenge. Tuchel knows our deficiencies now. Trusting him, he has the platform to fix them and make us stronger next season. Says it's a goal. See, this is ridiculous comments. Oburo Bode, no hope next Saturday final with a game like this. Seriously, we've just qualified for the top four. Yeah, it was a bad way to do it, but we've qualified for the Champions League next season. We're going into a Champions League final knowing that we've beaten Man City twice in the last two games. They couldn't work us out. We've beat them twice, and all the pressure's on them in the final, and we're still being negative in the chat. It's ridiculous. Let's just focus on what we can do next week. Yeah, the focus this season was Champions League, top four again, and we've done it. So we're in the top four. No matter how it come about, when you wake up in the morning and you have a look at the league table, Chelsea are in there. Chelsea top four. Tottenham's in the Conference League. Arsenal are nowhere. West Ham and Everton in the Europa League. Deary mate. Anyway, right, guys. It wasn't ideal today by any stretch of the imagination at all with the performance. And I'm not going to encourage negativity in the chat. So I'm going to call it there tonight, and I'm going to be back with a Q&A. So channel members that have paid up, channel members for the Q&A, there'll be more details coming up for a Q&A with me about Chelsea on Wednesday. Look out for that. Videos from me all week, building up to Champions League final. And then Champions League final live here on the channel. Live match commentary. Chelsea versus Man City. I'm going to call it now, guys. Thank you very much for getting involved in the chat. The members, thank you very much as well. To everybody, thank you so much for watching. 283 likes. I'm 17 away from 300. But thank you guys so much for being here and getting involved. I'm not going to sit and get involved with the negativity. Australian, it doesn't bother me. It's just I can't be bothered with people being negative. At the end of the day, Anne-Marie, seriously. Anne-Marie, my word. So let's just be positive. Chelsea got themselves into Champions League top four. Champions League next season not by the right way, but with a little bit of luck, maybe. And we're in the Champions League final next week with all the pressure on Man City. We've got Conte to come back. We've got options to change it. Let's be positive. So, have a good evening. And I will see you guys for videos on my channel this week. And back here for next weekend, next Saturday, Champions League final. Live commentary here on the channel. See you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next week.